Fair enough. But here's some...
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Okay.
It should be better now.
I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna change zones again just to replicate that little effect, just to be sure. There's not this area, maybe.
No, it was not. It was definitely not the area. 'Cause it looked fine on the screen.
Okay.
It's just OBS, man. Hey, Aridin.
Hey, Aridin. Hey, Trocaire.
I'm at my parents' place for my mom's birthday. I'll be home soon. All right, man.
Cool, man. Yeah. Well, you have to let us know how everything's going.
Happy birthday, Aridin Trocaire's mom.
Yeah. Oh, I went and talked to...
Hey, hidden back.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base.
Hidden back base.
You're not a Vulcan
Back base.
spy sent to kill Gadon Thek.
Hey, mate. I'm no spy.
Maybe so. But this door is locked, and it's going to stay that way until I'm satisfied you're no threat to Gadon or the hidden backs.
We want to talk to the hidden backs.
I need God's help. I just want to speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden Beck's open door policy are gone.
I feel like this voice actress
Between
is
the Sith
trying
conquest and the Vulcan gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in.
How much should you try? Maybe a bribe could get me in.
That's absolutely gonna fail, right?
Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vultures or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching
Heart
his
of his
back.
own base.
I mean, we could shoot him.
You're gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Becks are watching you.
Oh, hidden bags. Scary. What are you gonna do? Hide me to death?
Oh, they're gonna beck you to death.
Oh.
In a hidden stance.
Oh, hidden way.
Hey, lots of Twi'leks in here.
Vulcars are gaining members every day from the smaller gangs. If they win the big swoop race, there's no telling how many new recruits they'll get. Just like in our board game thingy.
Vulcars are the first group to try to take over the Becks. Take over from the Becks. Gadon knows how to deal with these upstarts. Okay. Don't worry about it.
You heard what the things now.
It's fine.
Read it.
You know how much she'd bring on the galactic slaver
Yeah,
market?
it's wasted. You can't fight me so much when you want to read stuff.
And what is your business with
Well, no, it ended. That's it. It was over.
Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too
Whoa,
trusting,
Philmar.
Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can
Whoa.
speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Yeah, it's a game from 2003. That's. Yeah.
There you go. That little turnaround was what's supposed to happen. Got on.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra.
Dude, sick
Ever since
eyebrow.
Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous
you're right, it is
in
a
her
little
security
nauseating.
duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped.
How dare you?
things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself.
Funny.
Now, how can I help you?
Is that a joke to you?
Am I a joke to you, Octo?
Yes.
You have a problem with the Sith?
A foreign army invades Terrace, declares martial law, and locks
I
down
do
all
like how
travel
you
to
are
and from
going
the
to do a
planet.
different voice
You
every
damn
single
well bet I
time
have a
our
problem
character
with
says
that.
something.
If the Sith ever moved
No,
in down
our
here,
character is
all the
a
swoop
quick
gangs
change
would unite
artist.
against them.
And
Use
he's
hidden
a
run
mimic,
guerrilla
so
tactics
he
to
tries
pick
to
them
mimic
off.
people's
Their
voices.
casualties would be enormous.
He's very bad at it.
Don't
Then.
fool yourself.
He tries.
The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation.
So all you can ask
They'd
for the
probably do
guy.
Something much more grand and
It's like a
But
ventriloquist
so
that's
far,
like
the Sith have stayed out of the lower city.
goes to drink the
Our strength
water,
is wasted
and
on
you
this
could clearly
stupid
tell
game.
they are choking on the
I
water.
tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulkars won't listen.
And now, my friend Steve is going to talk while I drink water.
Anyway, I just did it.
You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden.
It
They
might be spies. You are true.
Calm down,
I like your purple
Zandra.
head tentacles.
If the Sith thought we knew anything
died?
useful,
Is it
they'd have a
natural?
battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working for the Sith. That's something a
suppose I
Sith
could
would
tell you
say.
what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me
sure.
or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't.
There's something
get there
about
first,
this
considering what
guy's
my spies
eyes.
reported the Vulkars
I
found.
think those contact
Female
lenses that are like
Republic
special
officers
elite
named
contact
Bastila
lenses that have like the
survived
different
crash.
colors.
We
He's
Becks
got
don't
the
believe in
one that has
intergalactic slavery,
all the weight.
but the
You know what it is?
You know those?
It's yeah, but it's his pupil is the same color. It's the same blue as his iris.
Yeah, that too. Bastila's a slave? What will happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
There has to be some way I can help her.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop
I don't
gang
know.
race.
The word swoop
By
is
putting up such a
feel
valuable
like
prize,
a-
Brejik hopes to win the
like-
loyalty of some of the smaller
Cool
gangs.
race. You know, it's like
Their numbers will allow him to
zippy
finally destroy me and my
doodah
followers.
race.
So how do you propose we go about
Well, it's now
rescuing
just a bike
Bastila?
race in
Well,
real
we can't
life.
fight
It's
all
like,
the gangs.
The only hope you have of
Well,
rescuing
I'm gonna
Bastila
pedal.
is to
Not
somehow
bike
win
as
the
in
big season
bicycle.
opener of the
No,
swoop
bike
race.
as in
Motorbike.
motorcycle.
Yeah, motorbike.
Maybe the swoop
But swoop,
is
I don't know. It's
just
very,
it's a swoop bike.
it's a very like innocuous word, you know. Get on. Can you help me with this?
I might be
I know
able
it's
to
no
help you with
monster
this.
truck.
If you'd be willing
That's
to
true.
help us, we both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
What are you proposing?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden
You know,
X
we
this year.
can't all have
you
like
win the
super
race,
tough names for
you'll win your
our
friend's
mode
freedom.
of transport,
But first, you
like
have to
the
do something for me.
Abaddon unicycle.
My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a
What's
swoop.
on?
A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any
The
other swoop
catastrophe.
outfit, but the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gadden, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them
She
with
has a
this?
superhero
Mission's
name though.
explored every step of every back alley in the lower
Now?
city. Plus,
Mission.
she knows the undercity sewers better than
Oh,
anyone.
I thought he was saying
If anyone can
Mission.
get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
to vow.
No. Her name is Mission.
Okay, well, that was very unclear. I'm glad that that was
I don't
was
think
settled.
so.
Where can I find Mission?
She
Is that
and
how you
her
spell
Wookiee friend
mission?
Zalbar are always looking to
It looks
stir
weird
up
in
a
this
little
font.
Excitement.
Yeah, that's
They
supposed
like
to
to
look
go
weird in this
exploring in
font.
the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity, but you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I've got some Sith uniforms disguised myself.
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the
This
security down here
MacGuffin
is
worked
much
before,
tougher.
but not
You'll
now.
need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands.
Need to get the other
Since
thing.
we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Wait. Sure.
Good choice.
I'm a good-
Thanks
good
for the
guy.
uniforms.
Sure.
You won't need them with these security papers anyway.
I don't trust him.
Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
So with your freaky eyes, old man.
Very tactful. Are you itching for a fight or something?
How
Just reading the
dare
text
you.
and then
I
picking
should
the
kill
answers.
you where you stand.
Calm down, Zerdra. I'm not ashamed of what I've become. As you can see, I lost my eyes in a swoop racing crash.
What?
I rely on these artificial replacements to see now. But my blindness was not the worst consencence of my accident. My
Is that
affliction
ring
was what
intentional,
eventually
or was
led
that
to this
a
war
piece of
between my
shrapnel?
Becks and the Vulkars.
Maybe that's the antenna.
Oh yeah.
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Becks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brezhik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brezhik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
Why start a gang war with the Becks?
Brezhik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadden. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If
Sword
he'd
is just
stepped
always
down,
out.
he'd have led the Becks against the
Yeah,
Vulkars.
also not you're
This
only
war,
holding it with
one
your
way
thumb.
or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra.
I have a very dexterous
Brezhik
thumb.
won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
I want to ask you something else.
Your time would probably be...
We talk about this all this yet?
You pretty sure.
A foreign army invades Terrace,
No.
declares martial
Yeah, no,
law,
you
and
read
if the
this one.
Sith ever moved in down here.
Don't fool yourself.
But so far, the...
Okay.
Feel free to come back.
So I feel like
anytime.
we're gonna get a
We're
lot
not like
in a
those
lot of
Vulkar
trouble
savages.
in any game that's
Strangers are welcome in the Beck base.
a D&D style RPG,
Why?
because you just like pick every option in the menu when you're asking questions to people.
Well, sometimes sometimes you're supposed to pick out every option because like you just go through the dialogue and then so it's exhausted and then you leave.
Sure, but you could also just leave. Figure it out.
Then like you don't know lore though if that happens.
Sure, but you also insulted that guy to his face. I'm just saying, get ready to fight some people.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I'm just saying, get ready to fight some people.
Okay. Here, wait for a bit. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And now it's just us. Yeah, Octo, did you see they leaked the new killer in Dead by Daylight? Ooh, no, I didn't. I'm going to guess that it is... It's like a cult classic. They have a lot of ghosts. Is it one of the villains from The Strangers? Is it an alien? Are we going intergalactic? Is it an alien? It's a classic movie killer. How classic? Like Universal Monster? Could it be like the creature from the Black Lagoon? Be like Dr. Jekyll? It's oh yeah, Ghostface! Okay. I'm down for Ghostface. Nice. We just need the guy from Hellraiser. I can never, is his name just Pinhead? I actually don't know his name. The guy from that movie I just said, Hellraiser, would be good as well. Yeah, it's just Pinhead Pinhead is not a very threatening name. Yo, hold on for a sec, because I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, never mind. Let's go ahead and medpack myself. Keep going. I assume these guys are enemies.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut? Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
And he slowly walks in. Hey man, how's it going, Walucha? I can never say your name. I know it's not Walucha. Wachula. I can never say it the first time. How's it going?
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad.
Mefuki will be back. He's
looking
off
forward to cracking
doing
some
something
heads.
weird.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik.
He probably just went to
I'll
the
call
bathroom
you
but was
if
too
anyone else
proud to
gets
say
behind
it.
on their payments.
Let's fight, dude. Davik's agent, yo. Hold, no, I want to talk to you. Okay. Alright, so this is... Lower City Park, sorry. So Meph has been playing this whole time. Wait, dude. Let's do it. So I don't know how much of this he's explored. Let's go for you first. Not missing. That's true. It was right after I said, careful what you say. Well, it's like, when you see an option in the menu, that's what's up with your weird eyes, man. It's probably not the first thing you want to say to a guy. Yeah, let's talk about it, Karth.
What's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate.
See, I assume, I like this one.
All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately.
Meph is just gonna play this character as like the straight shooter,
Let me ask you something first, though.
right?
I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar
Gotta
Spiral
throw in-
over and over in my head since we
Gotta
crashed.
throw in some
things just
curveballs
don't add up for me.
into any
Tell me
character
what
you're
happened
role
from
playing.
your perspective.
I'm back.
Hey, man.
True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability,
Here you go.
no matter how powerful,
You're talking to
makes up
Karth.
for being completely
Very cool.
surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway.
Wachula!
Hell, I'm just as
Wachula,
surprised
hey,
that any of
man!
us
Welcome
are
back,
allowed to
Aridin.
talk about it.
Good to see ya. Hey, Aridin.
It's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
It was just a tech thing. Tech thing.
Yeah, tech thing. He
What?
didn't want to get his mic wet from all his tears.
Right, yeah. I had to wash the stains off of my face.
Oh.
I was recruited into the fleet of for my skills, if you must know.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it
I
seems
don't
a bit
think-
strange
I don't
that
even
someone
know.
who's
I don't
a
know.
last-minute addition
Hey,
to the
that one.
crew roster
Remember our
is one of the
long-lasting
surprises.
love with Nestle Pure Life?
Not really.
Compliment sparkling water.
Oh.
Refreshing.
I thought the whole bit was with Dasani. How you
Dasani is my
you,
first
you
love.
irrationally love Dasani water.
Dasani water is objectively the best water.
What's so odd about me being added to the crew at the last minute?
You were the only one. Not
It's
to
true.
mention that Bastila's party.
Whichula's been
was the
officially
one who
redubbed as
requested your
Halucha,
transfer.
because that's how I always say his name the first time I see it, and then I always correct
That's
myself.
not actually his real name, you know. I'm not sure. But I think it's where he lives. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Halucha?
No, not Halucha.
Halucha sounds like a type of food. That's because it's similar to
If Wachula's
kombucha,
okay with that.
which is a drink. A good drink, by the way. It's good for your gut health.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kombucha? You'd like it.
Yeah, I probably would.
Because you like weird things.
Why would Bastila request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board.
What's your guys'
How they
opinion
took
on
over the
sparkling
ship,
water?
As far as I can tell, considering your connection to
Halucha is a
Bastila.
Pokemon?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Whether
know
you it or
that,
not,
but
your
also...
presence
Of course it's a
here seems
Pokemon.
A little convenient.
Right, not.
It sounds like a food still. It's the fighting bird, right? It's the...
I learned a long time
It's
ago.
the
not
Lucha
to
Libre
take
owl.
things
owl.
at face
Yeah.
value,
Oh,
however,
well, there you
and
go.
I hate surprises.
He's super cool.
Guys, you know who else is cool?
Exactly, Aridin. Dasani equals the nectar of the
You know,
gods.
you know else is
it's
cool?
true.
You know else is cool? Wachula is cool.
Sure.
He's another fellow Pixel Heart streamer, and I've been hanging out with streams last
Pokemon
couple
are
weeks.
food. I agree. I'm right there
And-
with you.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with him a couple of weeks now. He streams a lot of games that he plays off of Humble Bundle. So he plays a lot of variety games like that. So check him out. He's a pretty funny guy, entertaining. I think.
He's only
I've
pretty
no
funny, so
reason
I
to suspect you of anything.
might not want to check him out.
Better to say so.
Well,
I don't
think-
check out anyone unless they are officially funny.
Well,
like, pretty funny.
I think he's entertaining
Eh.
if he's not funny. Maybe
Eh.
let's put it that way. How about that? Like, he also streams Monday mornings. He does Magic the Gathering streams.
Now that I can get behind.
It has nothing to do with you personally.
He was doing or something on Monday.
I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Yeah, Monday mornings.
Trocare, I got you.
All right. You're pretty damn tenacious.
I got you, my boy.
You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Okay. Where are you here? Where are you?
That way is a bunch of dead people I killed.
Okay.
This way is where you want to go, I think. If not this way, behind you.
Okay.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Hold on there, civilian.
Behind you, and then you can go off to the side to get to the
that.
It's good. I hope so. I throat burped.
You better just turn around and
You don't have to say it.
Well, now they know. Now they have context in case they didn't hear it.
Yeah, but they didn't need it. Never mind. They didn't need to know.
I think knowledge is
That's
power.
the point.
Knowledge is
I
power,
think so
Mefuki.
too.
So I think we should inform our viewers. If you just
want
want
to know about,
if you just want to hide things
No.
from people and you just want to be secretive, that's one thing. I feel like we should be transparent.
Okay, you can go down.
I'll let you guys every
bodily function.
I ruined my own joke. Here, there we go. In horror games, you can go toward all the dead bodies. In RPGs, you go away from them. Well, in RPGs, you only go away from them
What was
after.
that?
It's the stupid lock
Will
thing.
you just chill out?
No, it's the
in
lock
chair?
thing on my chair. Always goes off. I hate it. It's fine. In RPGs, you only go away from the bodies after you've looted them.
You there,
You want the looties.
Upworlder.
Well, maybe.
Anyone using this
Well, that's
elevator
the best part
has
of
to
an
pay the
RPG, dude.
toll.
Yeah, this
No,
is
typically
our
the
elevator.
gameplay.
You use
Well, that's
it,
part
you
of the
gotta
game
give us
to me.
something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5
Looting
credits.
finding the.
That's why I don't get. You should love battle royales. It's literally mostly looting.
Because it's all randomized. It's in looties.
It's not. It's not randomized. It's something will always be
You can't
there.
make a build if you can't control where
You
things
can
are.
you can make a build.
Not really.
But you make the build on the fly.
You have to work with what you have, with what you find.
Yeah, the first thing you find, that's the beginning of your build.
I'm not into that.
Yes, I know.
I might do
strict rules in school. I
might do it for a run, like for a special run on a game, but not like if the whole game is that. What are you doing here in the city?
We are the outcasts, banished and reviled
Oh,
by those
good.
who dwell
Aiden, that's good.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to
What makes
survive
this
long enough
it better?
to see another
Leah!
This is our village.
Yeah.
We live here in
Good to
the
see you.
Undercity.
Hopefully today found you well.
Us 5
I'm
credits
assuming you
for
did not
using
try the
our
contacts
elevator.
after last time. Sticking with the glasses, are we? Still? 20 credits to buy some food, clothing. Here's 5 credits. We have credits though, right?
Yes, we have lots of credits.
Here's 5.
Credits, my
These people
brother.
are absolutely
We
twins.
have credits.
In video games in 2003,
Never again.
you have like at least
Hush.
30
Those
sets of
hear us.
twins in
They'll
every
want
set.
our credits. We have to hide them.
Oh,
Go on, you
that's
two.
true.
Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the
Well,
village a bad
hopefully
That's terrible.
your
We aren't all
yeah, it
like
is.
that, you know. Most
Hopefully
of us are
your
good
day
people.
was well.
I'm
Your
sure
day of
you
nursing
are,
was well.
miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name's Gail Kija. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the
Public is
Undercity.
related.
Is it as nice as they say up there?
Surface is a beautiful place.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars.
You see
it all
police
sounds
brutality
so
in your dreams? Because that's what's going on currently with the Sith here.
Gandalf,
Well,
the leader of our
yeah, but
village,
like the
tells me I should spend
atmosphere
more
and
time trying
the
to
stars
improve
in the
things down
sky, right?
here
Those things
and
are
less
beautiful
time
things,
dreaming
right?
about
Well, it's
something
mostly
else.
just smog
The
from the
earth.
factories.
You have a very bleak outlook on this.
I'm just saying,
Never even
it's
seen
pretty
it.
down here too.
They're
You
locked-
got dirt.
They're underground.
You got green lights.
Stories of what it was
They're
like.
underground, so
I can put my hand here.
yeah,
if I
but don't
want.
block my face.
That's kind of the point, though.
I'm not hand face. What was it? It's so hard to play this kind of game when you and I are together.
Sorry.
Okay, well, she said.
That's cool, Leia. My sister also.
Rukiel, who's that?
Is a baker,
Rukiel's
so she
the
makes
oldest
cake
man in
pops
the
all the time.
village.
She does.
The kids call him Rukiel Wrinkleskin.
Wow, green lights! See? Chokehair gets me. Green lights. We don't have green lights. We just have a green blanket behind us.
Even though I know they're just legends.
Well, we have green lights and every color kind of light. I have gels in the studio.
Oh. You don't have a green light though. You have a green thing you put in front of the light.
Yeah, but you can mask the light just as well. Go ahead, guys. Catch you later. I'll have to check out the VODs. I'll have to see a full playthrough of this game. Yeah, Wachula, thank you for coming. Thank you, Leah as well. Promised Land. What's that?
It's just a story to make little children smile.
Oh, I today was great. I made 50 cake pops for church tomorrow. Oh, church
myself,
tomorrow, yeah.
But then I
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, tomorrow's youth group. I think.
If
Well,
you
good
really
luck with
want
that,
to learn more about the Promised Land,
Leah.
you should speak to Rukiel.
Leia. Let me see. Princess Leia.
Yeah,
like the
well, see,
Star Wars.
here's the thing. You hate all fun things unless there's magic in it, which I still don't understand why you don't like Star Wars because there's magic in it.
But
you would know cultural things if you watched those movies.
He's really just a kind old man.
Huh?
Just doesn't care.
I was really trying to focus on.
It's up there. You can read it.
I'm trying to make jokes with you, but I'm also trying to pay attention to what's happening in the story.
You can read it. There's subtitles.
Yeah, but there's a reason why we're listening to the voice acting, all right?
I mean, you could mash through it.
It doesn't seem like in the good spirit of the game.
You absolutely should.
I don't like mashing through games that I haven't played through before.
Busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Plus, the dialogue is like nonsense. Like it's like gibberish from alien gibberish.
Those are probably actual languages.
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far.
I mean, if you can become fluent in Klingon,
100 years old. The children
then they probably made language.
There's only so many words in the Klingon language, I imagine.
But
But yes, I mean, people get. I've known people. We've met people. We work with people who have like 6 languages under their belt. They're brilliant people. There you go. Right. What's that? That's some questions. Where to find Gendar?
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make.
There's 3,000 words.
3,000 words.
Klingon words.
There's like 400,000 in like.
Okay, it's not a competition. What I'm saying is that you can have conversations.
You're right. That 3,000 words is enough to get by with basic text. I'm not meaning to. It's not a competition.
I'm just saying.
Right? Any other worlds come through here recently?
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me.
Spanish accent.
I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the upworld.
My credits!
You know what I think is really funny how you play RPGs?
What?
If someone is like, "Hey, buddy, I'm a man in debt. I need 1,000 credits."
Wait,
and you had 1,000 credits,
you can't
like, yeah, here you go,
this
buddy.
gate.
But if
there
he's
is
like,
too much danger and suffering
dude, I
beyond.
have a debt, and the
For your
only
own
thing I
sake,
can
turn back.
use is this one-of-a-kind item. You're like, looks like you're gonna die.
Is it a key item?
No, but there's only one of it in the game, and it's a weapon.
Oh, well then, yeah, he's not getting it then.
See? Awful person.
In real life and video games are different things, Octo. Did you know that?
Yeah.
They're different things.
But I understand that you try to play...
I'm constantly patting you on the shoulder.
I understand, but you try to play a good guy, but you're super selfish.
Yeah, but if the game doesn't give me an option to have the cool stuff on my person, I have to slum it the whole game. I don't want to do that. I want to be cool. I want to be a cool guy.
I would say cool guys help their friends. But that's none of my business.
Yeah, you know how I can also help? By being a cool guy, having cool stuff.
That's
and
not really
being
helping.
a bad guys in a more fun and efficient way, because that's what it's a video game, and in video games you play them because you enjoy them. Well, you know, it's kind of like an RPG. How you...
Yeah.
Nice Kermit meme. You know, I am a connoisseur of the memes. You connoisseur of the memes?
I am
Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people?
or merely another false sign to mislead
He doesn't
us
care.
from
Just
the
give him the
path?
lightsaber.
Are you the herald?
I'm
of
listening to
prophecy,
dialogue.
the
You
beacons
don't
of
think I care about the story, but I really do.
Or are you merely
Only if you
another
get a
I'm
sick
trying.
lightsaber,
You keep
right?
talking into my
dreams
ears.
and unfulfilled promises.
You have headphones on.
This
I'm
will
talking
not
into
be
the
crazy enough to
plastic.
be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworld.
These are very
Tell me what fate
bad.
you
no.
unleash
I love these headphones. They're my favorite headphones ever.
Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
What are you talking about, old man?
Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
Yeah, children are awful.
I'm Gale. Is it true, old man? Do you have wrinkle skin? What do you want from me, Rukil?
Once I was honored for my wisdom. But over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone
Astro? Nice. True path, what does that mean? What does that mean?
No, not yet. I must be wary, careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No, not until you prove yourself.
Do this fetch quest for me.
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
I will help you with this, Rukil.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
I'll be back if I find anything out.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
To quote the protagonist of Final Fantasy 11 and 14. Okay, so we have to go. She said. He said.
The one time I stay quiet through the whole dialogue section, the guy doesn't listen. He's like, I know. I'm as sick as the FF11 and 14 joke. As soon as this old guy stops talking, I'm gonna make this sickest joke. Sorry, what were you talking about?
Well, I mean, he said that she left the village, but I don't remember where he said. He said like
you have a journal.
Upstairs.
Did you check your journal?
I checked it twice already now. Is not it?
Yeah. Use.
Is it, you mean this? Yeah, and it's in the Undercity, which is like, I don't know
so
where
just,
that is.
We are in the Undercity right now. So just explore.
It said that she left the Undercity.
Yeah, no. She's in the Undercity, just not. Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity?
Why would he say it like that? Why wouldn't he say, "Can you find her here? Like she's here somewhere. I don't know where she is." Why would
because
he say...
because the Undercity is not just this little camp. The Undercity is like just everything under the city.
Village. You're from the Upworld.
Right.
So
I still think it's really odd that you'd raise it like
Credits,
that.
I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run
Tino!
a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
How do you manage to run a store here in the Undercity?
If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me.
He also is in Skyrim.
Every so often, members from the lower city
The
gangs
courier.
come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange
He's like in all
food
of
and
Bethesda's
medicine
games.
for engine parts, old blasters, and the like. Sometimes they even give me
Same with,
credits if I have
Yuri.
some really good stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Inventory.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but
Way
the
to sell it.
prices are right.
I like to look at your wares.
My
It
stuff
kind of
is
sucks,
lame.
but also look at how much that armor cost.
Not even that much better than ours.
Pretty sure that's the same as ours, isn't it? Not the same as ours?
No, I think we have 6 and 2, isn't it?
I don't know. I know I have that armor in 7 and 2, so it's one better because of our dex. I have that armor in KOTOR too.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rakghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please,
here they come,
make him open
slowly
the gate.
running towards me.
He doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near.
I'll kill the Rakghouls.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
You could have just run in. You had time. Kill him.
Right, here
He's
we
a
go.
horrible monster.
Cool with that.
Unlike the rest of the aliens you've been murdering. Poisoned.
They've been poisoned.
Here we go. First game over. Here it comes. Hey, Karth level.
Hey. Did it. Good job, guys. Here, let's regroup.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have
those
nothing.
rags.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need.
Earn it this evening. Light side points gained. Yay.
Level up, Karth.
Oh, yeah.
Level up, Karth.
Go. Level up. There is good thing. This. This. He can't even persuade. What do you think?
Awareness. You don't want him just sitting there doing nothing when invisible enemies start attacking.
Alright. Feudarinos. Open fighting. Attack penalty of a character wielding a double-bladed weapon or 2 weapons, 1 in each hand. He reduces the attack penalty by an additional 2 to make it to a total of -4, -4. Seems pretty good. Seems like a wieldy kind of dude.
Well, he already has the first 2 gears.
Oh, he has. How do I get this one? Oh, level 8.
Yeah. He should spec into pistols more. Possible. Oh, he's already fully spec'd into them. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. That's expecting that, so that's that.
You start going into different.
Shot?
Yeah, he can start going into different shot types.
Character to make an extra range attack during attack round. Characters have a minus 1 defense while using this feat. Bird. Well, I mean, he is
he's ranged. So
it's bad.
What's your light side compared to his? You're evil!
He starts more on the light side.
I can't wait till you die than I played.
You want that so badly.
We can get those dollar bills.
Oh,
so we can get famous playing Pazak!
No, wait, what do you want to be the bad guy so badly?
I don't want to be the bad guy. I want to be the Pazak king.
Well, can't you be like an upstanding Pazak king?
Thank you for saving Hindar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions.
He's probably more willing to talk to me now.
Is there something you need, Upworlder?
That sounds like Troy Baker.
Who are you?
I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the
gates.
gates.
Yeah, I can see that. I thought maybe it was someone else.
To protect us from the Rakghouls.
I want to ask some questions.
I just guard the gates. Gendar is the leader of the village, Upworlder. You should speak to him if you have any questions.
Rob Atkin Downs?
I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates.
Yeah.
And see they are locked to protect us from...
Bye.
Goodbye, Upworld.
Look at you. You know all the so many voice actors now.
Metal Gear helped.
Yeah.
As soon as Octo gets control, it's no longer KOTOR stream. It's Zack stream. Yeah, baby! Yeah! That sounds like a fun stream to me.
Oh my goodness, what the heck?
You can see on the map. If there's a blue line, it means you can go a blue or green line.
Oh, alright.
I don't think it shows. Oh, it does show them here. Like, that one is green.
Yeah.
Green means it continues the area. Blue means it loads a new area.
Hmm.
Like, that's the elevator back up.
Right, the lady was like, don't go out there or whatever, right?
Back again? Is there something else you need?
I need healing. Healing.
Back again? Is there some...
Who are you?
I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts
Your name was Outcast
who are
Healer,
sick
I
or
assumed.
injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
I want to ask you some questions.
If you have questions, you should speak to Gendar. He's the leader of this village. All my attention has to stay focused on trying to ease the suffering of those within the village. But despite my medical training, farewell.
I can do.
Please, help us. We're infected with the rat ghoul disease. At any moment we could... no!
No!
The other guy's like,
Perfect, no! This is... no! What bad timing!
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so
they're
good.
slimier than I thought they'd be.
Here you go, first death.
Go. Dun 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 dun. Ba-dun, ba-dun, dun, ba-dun, dun. Oops.
Party member down.
Party members who go down in combat will be revived at the end of battle. Our party goes down, the game is over. Okay.
Ready.
Lucky Karth is a buff boy. Steal the stuff from in here. Any remains or something you can take a hold of?
Take hold of.
Take hold of.
Back again.
Yay! Or Karth might have one of assassin effects.
Poison.
Yeah?
Green means poison.
How do you know that?
Because when you were taking poison damage, your health bar was green. Oh, the debuff on his face is something else, though. Maybe he's infected with rat ghoul disease. Symbol means on the...
Yes?
Yeah. Oh,
there,
it's gone now.
Yeah, it was probably just rat ghoul disease.
Alright, cool.
Back again? Is there something else you need?
Hey, you seem really unperturbed by what just happened there.
If you have questions, you should speak to Gendar. He's the leader of this village. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor
I figured she would
souls.
say something.
The villagers infected with the rat ghoul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
2003 video
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into rat ghouls,
Garth was
we'll
literally saying that.
other.
He was like standing in their bodies. He's like, so you have to lock them in the gate, through the gate? What? There's something we can do.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the rat ghoul disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform
At this
into
point, it
rat
was too
ghouls
late. I
and
mean,
attack
like, we
them
walked
at
right in
any
there and
moment.
immediately transformed. So. I'm going through there.
I can't stop you from going through the gates, Upworlder. But if the infected ones have already transformed into rat ghouls, you'll be walking into your grave.
So just unfazed.
It's common. Rat ghoul. Is there guys back there? Go in there and turn hard left.
Yeah. There are guys in here. Hello.
Please,
Please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like
I
them.
know what to do. Who are you? Why are you locked away from the rest of the village?
We have the rat.
You know why?
It is only
I thought maybe she would say something different. Why would
you know
why? Would all
why?
these characters? Like, there's not that many characters in the game.
Because you
Why
could
would
have just
they-
walked through the gate and asked her.
It is too late for them.
Without talking to the other
It will be
person.
too late for
I
us.
figured she would say something
And we will
different.
transform into those.
There's like only a handful of people here, so I figured that why would they say the same thing? Don't worry, I'll be back when I find a cure for you.
Please hurry, Upworlder. We don't have much time until the transformation.
Oh,
Don't forget
those guys
about us,
didn't have much
Upworlder.
time at all.
If you find any way to cure this disease, please come back and help us.
Hey, what about you?
Do you have the cure, Upworlder? Have you come to save us from the horrible fate of the others?
Pull out a gun. Found the cure right here.
Really, don't worry, I'm here to help you.
You will help us?
I mean, I'll try. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You must hurry. We have the rat
Just
disease.
kill
It's only a
them.
matter of
But
time.
then
Before they turn evil.
No,
they are just like
It is too late.
free zombies.
No, they're not
just people
they're
bitten.
not monsters.
Just shoot them
horrible rats.
in the face.
Nope.
Behead them. Make
Don't worry,
it quick.
I'll be back when I find a cure for you.
Please hurry, Upworlder.
They are
We don't
a
have much
lost
time until the
cause.
transformation. Don't forget about
End
us.
it quick for the XP.
You can't do that. No.
End it quick
See,
for the
see,
XP.
this is why I don't get about you. Sometimes
And the money.
you want me to be all moral and play the character, and then when I do,
Well, no,
do,
'cause-
you're like, oh, we just hurry up, just choose something.
See right here, that is right. What I was just doing right there was making a joke.
Oh. You should try to be more sarcastic and obvious when you make sarcastic jokes like that.
Second, you play the character you make. Your character is selfish, greedily generous. When it comes to money, you hand stuff out. When it comes to anything else, you don't. That's fine. Play your character.
Yes, Upworlder? Is there something you need?
Aren't you? Don't ask this 5 people the
I
same
just
question.
got to-
Expect a different answer.
Goodbye,
He mentions
Upworld.
Gendar.
Gendar's the old guy. Eh? No, he's
No,
not.
that's
Rikeel.
Rikeel.
Maybe Gendar isn't here.
Maybe.
Maybe that's him right there. Yep.
Greetings.
Missed you there, buddy.
We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange.
What do you
that
mean,
so
your
many of you
kind?
have come down from the surface recently.
Upworlders.
No offense, but I can see why people
That's
normally
classist.
avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me?
It's
or
not
my
dark. You
village?
guys have green lights
I
and
will
blue
help you
lights.
however I can. We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations.
Pretty
Our
weird.
ancestors cast down
Guys just
long
hanging out
ago.
down here for-
There is no return to the surface for us or our
There's an
descendants.
elevator right there
But
to,
somehow
like,
we
the
managed
surface.
to survive
Where do they
amidst
go
the
up and what can they
filth
do?
and
They don't have any
lonely
money.
bands of deadly rat ghouls.
What a horrible way to live.
Life down here can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those newly cast down. But life goes on, and we must try to make the best of what we have.
A good attitude
And maybe
Gendar
someday
has.
we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like
Maybe you guys
Wu-Kill.
can hear yourselves. But the echoes will live down here.
The rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their
I don't know about
diseased
hideous,
jaws
they're
can
kinda
infect
cute.
those
They're
they
pretty-
attack,
In a
transforming
slimy
the
sort of way.
victim into one of those abominations.
How like a
We
reptile
know of
can be
no
cute.
cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us. Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will
I think
answer
we're meant
the
to
best
talk
of
to
my
Gendar
knowledge, though
mainly here.
I know little
Gengar.
beyond the borders of the Undercity.
Hey, got
Go for a
Gengar.
shadow. I'm looking for a Twi'lek named Mission Vow.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore.
Chewbacca?
I want Chewbacca. How can I get
he's
to the
not born
sewers?
yet.
There are 2 entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our
Yeah,
village,
you think that
the other to the south.
the outcasts have it bad. Wait till you get to the
sewers
sewer
are
people.
Dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels,
Third
you would be
arm.
wise
I've
to
lived
go
here
far,
for generations.
unless you wish to become a prey for the rock ghouls and the
Please
Solid.
kill me.
I have so many eyes on the inside.
Ask your question.
Made men by the sewer water, undone by the sewer water.
You said something about other Upworlders who came by recently?
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface.
Either that or the
recently.
sewers like the
Armored
paradise.
troops, swoop
Like
gang
really-
members,
really beautiful.
mercenaries. They come to search. Our
Smells
city's
bad, but it's
world.
really beautiful.
They're even searching the sewers.
Bye.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Cool. All right.
I just wanted there to be like one like upset dude like, hey, you don't represent the whole village, Gengar. All right.
It's Gendar.
I'm over here, and I don't like the way you run things.
Oh, is it out here?
It could be.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Why? How dare you talk to me?
Ashing, this is a great or
Please,
something.
you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But
Oh,
I
hey,
can't
look.
just leave him there. He's my friend.
Twilight.
You'll help me, won't you?
Wow, that's really wow. I was looking for you. All right.
Gadden? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Please, Zalbar's in trouble. He needs our help or they're gonna sell him into
What?
slavery.
Wiki friend?
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring.
Oh,
We do it all the
He's
time.
doing stuff.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance
Knew
to
Gamora
run.
was behind
Big
this.
Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I
Big
took
Z?
off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
You may not sell him.
Twilight actually reminded me of Gamora for some reason. You know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those
Why not
Gamorreans
sell him
like
into
to hang
slavery?
out
You
in
can
the
probably make a
sewers.
good rug.
The stink reminds him of home, I guess. That's probably where they
Yeah.
took Big Z.
Shag carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I help you get Zalbar back, you have to get me inside the Volcar base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z
Have you
back,
seen that some
I'll show you a
people
way into
get
that Volker
their
base.
pets
Now come on.
taxidermied
We have to find
and then
Zalbar
like
before
have
they sell
them
him
in
to
their
slavers,
house?
or
Yeah,
worse.
That's
Do you
disturbing.
know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their
I
camps
can understand
in
it.
sewers.
No.
I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll
I
show you
can't.
the secret
It's
entrance into
no.
the Volker compound.
Can't do that. Mission has joined your
Yay.
posse. What'd she do?
See. We get 3 party members now. We get a maximum of 3. Alright, so check her out. She's pretty on the light side. Dexterity, let's shoot intelligence. No, Siri. I didn't say Siri. I said dexterity. Attributes. High intelligence adds modifiers to the number of points of a character has to spend on essential skills. So... What does she have, though? What do you think? We have a dexterity guy already in Karth, so I feel like intelligence...
Go
is
for
our
it.
next
That's,
highest one.
that's just intelligence is just gonna be, like, points to spend on skills.
Maybe she could be like the skill person in our party.
Sure.
She's the rogue. She is. What's Karth then? Karth is pretty roguish.
He's the scout.
Okay, then dexterity it is. Dexterity. Karth is the pilot. Pilot.
What do you mean? What's a pilot? He
I
flies
don't
the
know what
Zoom
a
Zoom ships.
I don't know what. I don't know what a pilot is in a traditional sense. I mean, like a traditional RPG sense. Like
He's a scout.
There's no pilots. Okay.
He's a scout.
Fine. Do this. And where's the Zoom Zoom ships? I have 1 left.
That's fine. It will hold over.
It'll carry over.
Yes.
Okay. so
Blasters.
Blaster.
Go to her skills. Or her feats, sorry.
Light armor proficiency, caution, which gives her +1 skill to bonus to demolitions and stealth. Critical strike, sniper shot.
I'm more just looking for what she's. Yeah. Okay. So, is she dueling? Is she dual wielding? Is that all of them?
Blaster pistol.
Dueling. Okay. So.
Scoundrel's luck.
That means she's single-handed blasters. Got it.
Sneak attack. One-handed weapons in battle. Yeah. Okay. So we don't want to dual wheel with her. Right hand over
Is
here.
that the best? Is her blaster pistol the best one we have?
This is
1 to 6.
1 to 6, 20, 22, 23. Blaster rifle.
That's two-handed.
Is that one? Yeah, it's a two-handed thing. Ion blaster.
It is, but it's for droids.
Yeah. It still does some damage.
Then fine, we can use that. It's fine. There will be overlap in what characters can do. For example, Karth has rogue elements, but he's not actually very good at security.
Okay.
He also has missions Vibroblade. Does that say, is that like a special thing that can use your dex too?
Rateable, melee.
No, okay. She doesn't, that's interesting. She doesn't have a lot of strength, but she has a Vibroblade. But that wasn't her default. Her default was a blaster. Okay. KOTOR 2 has this really nice thing where every character can have 2 loadouts.
Okay.
And then they can switch it on the fly. So like if you have one of the characters' name is Atten, and he's a blaster guy. He's essentially like Karth, but not exactly the same.
What?
And whenever someone gets up in melee with him, he switches to a sword that I gave him.
Okay.
Or he'll run away depending on what AI.
It's weird that.
You start playing KOTOR 2? I'm 16 hours into KOTOR 2.
What? That much time has passed?
Well, I'm actually probably more like 13 hours because I left my game on for a while.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing.
That is
like some kind
a xenomorph.
Disease.
Oh. But here, I'll see if I can find something to help you.
It's not. It's a raccoon.
No! No! I can feel it!
Alright.
We don't have the time or money to animate.
Yeah, well. Suppose not. Get wrecked.
TNL?
TNL.
You're close.
1,000. Yeah, look at this game from the turn of the century, eh?
Who has high demolition? Arth probably.
Milady.
Right? Go to skills.
Here?
No, that's feats. There you go.
There it is.
Demolitions. 0.
0.
Okay, see if mission can defuse or recover the mines there. Yeah, KOTOR 2 has some nice quality of life additions. I also didn't know it was made by Obsidian. It's pretty cool. So you can disable the mine or recover it. If you recover it, you disable it and now it's yours. It's only if her skill's high enough. You'll know because she'll stand up and then it will explode if it's not high enough. There you go. So you might want to get it because it's free money if you're never going to use them. In KOTOR 2, you can blow open locked doors with mines.
Oh, neat.
Good. Or malfunctioning doors. So.
Sure.
Broken doors that are jammed shut, you can use like a welding torch to hit it. And that will open it.
Okay.
What?
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 Wait.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. So we cleared the way with mines. Mine's out. I'm not sure. I mean, this is probably progress in some direction here. This blue door here is probably progress. Oh, look at that. There's things in this. Nice.
Yes?
Yes. Wait, so what's this way? Or we go into the blue door. What's over here? Oh? Oh, this is progress. Maybe I should go back. Hit the blue door first and then go here.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls.
We're so far from the nearest town.
More casualties from
I'm not sure if we're gonna make it.
By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Why? Is there some danger down here?
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Canderous, I heard something.
Canderous.
Over there in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those
Canderous
blasters
is
ready, boys.
the name of a warhead. Dangerous candy? Canderous.
That'll show you.
Oh no! Stop dying! You guys suck! You guys die on one hit! What are you guys doing out here?
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea.
These fancy dudes out here who like...
and I can't babysit them
like,
all. Okay, boys.
You guys gotta get out of here.
We're
It's
getting out of
crazy.
here
And
before I
I'm like,
lose
what's
anyone
going on?
else.
And you're like, well,
I
rat
can't
ghouls are
carry
attacking.
all
And
this
I'm like, okay,
salvage
cool.
back
And
by
look,
myself.
there they are.
You'd be smart to get out of
And
here
they
as
fight
well. Even if you
these
can handle
dudes.
the rat
And they
ghouls,
die in like one hit.
I doubt
Yeah,
there's
because
anything
they're not
worth
heroes.
finding anymore.
They're not the adventurers.
We're smart enough to get out of here. What do you mean by that?
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed
Davik?
during the recent
He's a bad guy,
battle
isn't he?
overhead.
He's
But
the
the
guy
lower
who's
city
like in
gangs
charge.
got here first.
Yeah, I believe
Anything
he's a role
worthwhile
model.
in those Republic pods is probably in their
Sure?
hands by
I don't
now.
think so.
He was
Davik won't
referred
like
to as
that.
a role model.
By who? You telling me about Davik?
What are you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a
Right.
member of the Exchange. You know, the
That's not-
interstellar
you're
crime
wrong.
syndicate.
It's the opposite of
No, someone called him a role model.
Davik controls it all here.
Ironically.
That's why I'm working
Smuggling,
for him.
extortion?
But lately, the lower city
That's no
gangs
good.
have been giving my boss some trouble.
Gambling, even, I would say. Depends on the... This comics is probably a bad thing. What do you know about the lower gangs, city gangs?
This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations. But I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rat ghouls. The lower city is overrun with gangs. But the two most important ones are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. Used to be the Becks were the big dog and kept the others in line. But lately the Black Vulkars are moving in on Beck turf and challenging them for control. The Vulkars are even starting to defy Davik. Take these escape pods, for example. Everyone
Davik
knew
is a role
Davik
model
would
to
want
that
first
guy at
crack
the
them.
doctor's place.
But I know for a fact those
Oh,
damn
yeah,
Vulkars
that's
have already
right.
sent their own salvage
Yeah, I
party
gotta
down
find
here.
that thing, the cure. What can you tell me about Davik?
What are you, an off-worlder?
Oh, said this. What
Smuggling,
was I?
gambling... Come on, boys, let's move out.
Loop. That's... Oh, it's a damage, I think.
Should just let yourself die.
See?
You would have just stood back up because you're not in combat.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Science. Oh, hello. What? Oh. Rex. Yes. More of them. Holy cow, look at that, bro.
If you level up now, you'll go to full health, by the way.
Yeah. That in battle?
Yep.
Alright. Injury. This. Yeah, persuade. We want to persuade, right? Good for you?
Sure. We want to go even deeper into dueling.
Thing?
Well, if you want, it's only if we're going to be using one-handed weapons. Is there a feat that makes it so you can do out of class stuff easier? Because there is in KOTOR too.
Saving throws. Air security and computer use. Persuade awareness, injury, critical strike. Yeah, anything.
Yeah,
like
it's not in this game.
Wanna go dueling then?
Well, it's up to you. What kind of, when we do end up getting lightsabers, do you want to have the Darth Vader lightsaber, 2 lightsabers, or 1 lightsaber?
I guess the 1.
Then go into dueling.
Easy. You guys guarding over here.
It's fun getting into rubble.
Drillings. Honest Land Apprentice Journal.
Dueling is one of the best talents in the game, IMO.
Really? Okay.
Makes sense.
That's a good thing we're going.
Makes all one-handed weapons just better.
They live this close to the Rackles, huh? Like just outside Rackle City. Ooh, a corpse. Ooh. Oh. One.
More mines over there too.
What?
What?
Wait. What?
Guess he didn't want it.
Wait, I pushed over.
What? Ready?
Huh?
What?
The silence there.
What's that blue line up there?
Right, I forgot about this.
Also, there's rubble.
I assume this was progress, so I didn't go this way.
It might be.
It's the
Who
sewers.
knows? And
So
yeah,
maybe we don't want to go here yet.
Sure. There's also rubble right outside it. I'm not sure if you've looted.
I checked it already.
Yes, what's in your mind? You got it.
I'm gonna use the triggers. Well, it's a balance thing, right? Because if dueling wasn't a thing, then dual wielding or two-handed weapons would always be superior. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
You sure
Obviously,
you checked it?
Yeah. I'll go check it.
Yes, what's on your mind? You do? Oh, fair. You got the skills, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna
leave this conversation.
Maybe so, but Look, I'm not trying to insult you. This is just the way I am. No need to take it
the conversation already?
No.
Me?
I don't know. Wait, I just started talking to you. People is a good cover for a traitor. Why should I trust you after all?
You shouldn't. If you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not Bastila, and especially not yourself. I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business?
I would love to.
Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important? What
The option was... Well, I guess that settles that then.
So please just drop it for now. Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
In KOTOR 2, it says nothing next to it if it's empty. It'll say rubble, nothing.
Oh, I see. Alright, so I skipped some of the dialogue there because I assumed that it was just stuff he already said, but that wasn't the case. Karth has trouble with
he has trust issues.
Trust issues. Yeah.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
This is dead. I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the promised land.
Yeah, I'm confused. I think you have me confused with. I mean, I don't guide you, but I don't even know where the promised land is.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see
even my
the mantle
dim
of
old
destiny
wrinkly
that cloaks
skin
you.
eyes.
Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness.
Looks pretty good for 100.
I know the legends and history of our people.
Right for 100.
He looks just like that guard guy.
Yeah,
the gate guard.
Yeah, weird. He sounded a lot younger too.
Yeah.
Very well.
Maybe he's sucking the age out of the gate guard.
Whoa, that'd be a twist. Very well. Tell me the song of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food.
You guys are like high technological city. Don't you have like industrial greenhouses or something?
Aridin, yeah, you missed the beginning. He's doing this thing where he's just gonna mimic everyone. I don't get it, but you know, he's gonna do what he's gonna do.
From what I've seen of Taris,
we'll see.
Look like much
we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see how long he
Except for the
sticks to
upper
his
city,
word.
People here are just as bad off as the poor in Europe.
I give it 45
rose
more
up
minutes.
Against this tyranny and civil war
He won't do
engulfed
anymore.
the planet.
Guaranteed.
Millions died in the
You'll forget,
fighting,
guaranteed.
and huge sections
Want me to
of
not do the
Taris were
voice?
You can do
destroyed
whatever you
or
want to do, man.
abandoned.
I'm just
Rebellion
making a
was
bet.
crushed in the end.
You were gonna forget to do it one
Thousands
time,
were
and I'm gonna
taken
call you.
I've already forgotten to do
Jails
it.
could
Exactly.
not hold them all. And
Odds
so
are in
the
my
practice
favor.
of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
Is that how you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished.
You
here
can
to
always
the
bet
Undercity
on
for their part in
Mafuki
the
for getting
rebellion.
something in a game.
People
He doesn't
like
even
my
remember
father and
our
grandfather
Simipor's
were
name from our
cast
Nuzlocke.
down
How am I supposed to remember that?
Jensen.
How do you remember that?
Because
That was
Jensen
like
was an
2 years
important
ago.
member of our
Hey,
team.
Sure.
Here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
How often do you think about our Nuzlocke from 2 years ago?
Never.
So how do you remember these names?
Because.
Sam, what's that?
Legends tell of a
I just do, man.
self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the
That's how
Civil
memory
War.
works, you know.
A paradise
If you think
beneath
about it
the
more
Undercity,
often, you're gonna
where
remember it more.
droid servants
Sure, I
tend
only
to
think
every
about it
need.
when I go to insult
For many
you.
years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a
Are
myth
you
to me.
doing this?
Something to give the people
That's
here
what
some
I'm
false hope
no, I'm
and
doing it
claim
because
to
I
so
care. I'm
that
doing it
I
the
have
opposite.
collected many clues.
That's why I'm
hinting
doing
at
the
its
voices,
location.
because like it's showing
The
that you're actually
journal of
involved
my
in the story
apprentice
and the
provides
characters.
Yet more information, but still,
What happened there? Why did
there
the
are too
character?
many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries.
My story is that our
With their
character is like
journals,
a
I could
mime or a
blast
mimic, and
uncover
so
its
he
hidden location.
learns how to talk from other people, and so he mimics other people's voices. I have one of the journals you're looking for.
Yes, Upworlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery.
Not doing voices,
Too many
but mimicking
pieces
people.
are still missing. I'm afraid that only
But
with all three journals,
but the main character's voice is that he has all the voices.
Fathers and
He does
my
all of them.
apprentices. Will I be able to discover the location of
We
the
can make a
promised
game
land?
out of it.
I
and
will
rate
leave this
every
journal
voice.
with you for safekeeping for now.
Yeah, I thought
Perhaps
that would
it will
be. I
aid
thought
you
that
in
would be
your
fun.
search for the others. I wish you luck, Upworlder, for the sake of the entire village.
But that means don't just do generic old man when it's an old man. You gotta try to mimic that old man's voice.
That was me trying to mimic him.
Okay. I'm just telling you in the future, if we're gonna start rating you on this, you gotta I am mimicking you, not your accent.
Okay.
Then we'll make it a real game.
Welcome back, Upworlder. I'm surprised to see you again. Many of your kind have passed through our village recently, but few have bothered to speak with me or my people. Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? As you wish, Upworlder.
You didn't even say I'll be going now.
I'm sorry. I usually say the ones that are repeat dialogue. Okay. Rikio believes that the apprentice journal is a college journal. He pieced together the clues and discoveries. Last one, we bring the journals to him. Already?
You brought him one journal.
Okay. Gate pod. We need to go back. Do we not look at this already?
I don't remember.
I saw you talking with Rukel. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him.
You want to stop him?
Stop him? What are you talking about?
For an outcast, I've got things pretty good.
Give that a 6.
The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies.
Give that a 6.
I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if Rukel ever finds his promised land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't.
What do you want me to do? Kill him? So, what do you want me to do?
The two explorers who went searching for the promised
Still a 6. I'll see if it changes by the end of the
found
conversation.
something. They might have found clues or evidence, just like Rukel's apprentice. They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all 3 journals to me. The 2 from the explorers and the 1 from Rukel's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the promised land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me.
Forget it. I won't betray Rukel and the village for you.
Don't be a fool. I'm the only one here who can pay you for those journals. Rukel has nothing. He won't be able to come up with any kind of reward. Once you have all 3 journals, just bring them to me and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed? Yeah, okay. You'll come back and see me if you want to.
I think I'll end that on a 6.4.
Sure. I'm surprised I managed to squeeze that much out of you. Okay.
This is where I hit him with I'm a game publisher 6.4, so it's actually
that's like
horribly below average. Hey, look, Sith!
Oh, nice.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
This is like 5 feet away from where I just was. Proper security papers.
Security papers. Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down.
I was gonna say, you're being generous. Okay, everyone put the number in chat then.
We figure the rock ghouls got them. We've had so many
This isn't about me. I'm not a voice actor.
Let's either build up or just beat to the ground Mefuki's self-esteem when it comes to voices.
Stay in the upper city where we're in control.
4 out of 10 at best. Interesting. Interesting. Tough but fair. Tough but fair.
You said you lost one patrol already.
Oh, is that why you're down here, sir? I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
You just follow orders and keep searching.
Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
I'll give that
Right,
one.
there you go.
I'll give that one a 4.9.
Okay.
4.9. I think the hand over the mouth was a little much. I know you were going for the mimicking the helmet. I don't know if you could have mimicked the helmet better, but I feel like it hurt the overall performance.
Sure.
Watch out! This is a Raccoon Fiend!
Oh. Okay. I'm aiming the wrong way. There we go.
Let's fight more fiends. Gave you 50 more XP.
This is...
Here's a corpse. Nice. 2 credits.
Wow, 2 credits. Now I have 2 thin dimes to rub together.
I can go down to my local pop shop and get a peppermint patty.
Wait. There you go. Yeah. Nice. Got some Sith over here. Ooh.
Heavy
Raccoon
combat.
serum.
Yeah, Raccoon serum.
Beam
Oh, that was
splitter.
what we need. That's what we needed for the doctor.
Yeah. You splitter heavy combat suit. Awesome. And positive on the med kits, I think, as well. Right. Let's. You go this way. Pod. We're gone this way. Let me just double check the escape pod section. Oh, mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her. Okay.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Hi, the game told me to talk to you, so I'm going to talk to you now. Hey, I want to know a little more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
Is this early for Rackhools in the overall Star Wars canon, Trocare? How did you and Zalbar hook up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was
This is a female voice? I can't
Even
do a
then,
female voice.
The Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
This is the game that made Rackhools.
Really?
It's cool.
Whoa.
I agree on the 1 out of 10 though.
Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know.
It's weird that her skin is blue and the white of her eyes are blue as well.
And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee,
bluish
all
tint,
alone on
yeah.
a strange
Yeah, like if it
planet,
was just the white
overwhelmed
eyes,
by
then
the
I'd be
big
fine with
city,
it.
I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slime!"
But it's like if she didn't
and
have the
charged
eyeliner
right
on,
at
you
them.
wouldn't be able to tell where the
One of them
skin
saw me
stopped
coming
and
and
the
slapped
eye
me so hard he
began.
just about knocked me cold.
You're lucky you didn't try to fight with a blaster.
Hey, I don't need a
How's
lecture
that?
from you.
That better?
You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing.
Somehow that's a
Those
0.5.
Volkers didn't scare me.
It's
They're
also
nothing but
we
girls.
you hate playing the game. I really don't. I'm having fun playing it.
I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl, and yanked that Volker a meter
I
up
really
off
pay
the
attention to the
ground
story.
and
We
held
were
him
messing
there by
around
his
earlier.
throat.
What did the other two Volkars do?
The other two screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off.
Referring to teeth as choppers is odd.
We look out for
Chompers make sense.
No, I do want to play. I'm playing it right now. Do you not want me to do the voice? I can just stop doing the voices. We always do voices whenever we do the things that involve like reading. I can just not do it. How did Zalbar end up on Taurus?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk.
Oh, it was
Kashyyyk. Big Z doesn't
like
to
Kashyyyk.
talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the
3 Ys.
You think that was a typo?
Doesn't much matter to me, though.
On like the
I
typewriter?
accept him for what he is,
Hit it 3
not
times like I don't
what
have
he
any
was.
whiteout.
Me and
Honestly, it's
Zalbar
Kashyyyk.
like to live in the present.
Oh. How did you survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts.
That's why you're a
I know
rogue.
how to get by on my own.
It's
In
true.
fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Okay. We should get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words
Brother?
don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Right, so yeah. Let's check out the escape pod to see what's going on there. I feel like we may have checked that area already, but...
We can go to the sewers, too.
Right, we can go to the sewers, yeah. We can go to the sewers, we can go to the... doctor? Yeah, here that. This is the escape pod over here. This is where we landed, right? After the, beginning of the
yeah,
game.
Karth, pulled you up. I believe there was also one up top, too, so... Potentially, Karth, pulled you from that one, and there's a second one? I don't actually remember. Pretty sure that was where you and Karth landed, though.
Alright, Aaron, I'll do the voices. That's cool. I mean, this is your requested game, and I want to play. I was just having some fun with the voices.
Did they respawn?
I guess so.
Some good farming. Some good XP farming. There's a lot of them over here.
Yeah. They dropped a frag grenade. It'd be perfect, perfect farming spot. Getting on this one. Right, so... Okay.
Sewers it is?
Sewers, yes, but I think I want to go back to the doctor first.
Just to get some heals?
Well, no, I want to go give him the serum, right?
Oh, that doctor. Sorry, I thought you meant like the village doctor.
Right, yeah.
The Villaggio doctor. No, you gave back your uniforms. You can't get back down. You go up.
I thought I had the papers, though. Like,
that's a good point. That might work. Just save before you go up.
Okay.
Just in case. I don't think you could soft lock the game, but...
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Talk to you about your brother.
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that.
Griff.
I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's
Griff
kind of
the grifter.
embarrassing telling people about him.
Right? See? He's a rogue. He was the fast talker. She was the person who would pick the pockets. Embarrassing, why?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taurus. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know.
You were stowaways?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
What problems did your brother have?
He gambled and drank and
Gambled? My man, probably playing some Pazak.
Probably.
But he had a good heart, you know.
Chatting up with David.
Showed me how to slice.
So I played so much Pazak in the cantina in the second area of KOTOR 2 that the lady that I played Pazak with said, "I'm done with Pazak for now. Can you come back later?" I wouldn't take no for an answer. I found a way I could loop her dialogue and play one game of Pazak.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty great. It's pretty great.
Pretty handy skills to have, Mission.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Leave.
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Wonder if we'll ever meet them. Who's Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
You know anything about the planet we're on?
Terrace is a pretty good place to grow up, all things considered. Just stick to the area you belong in and stay out of Davik's business, and you'll be fine.
You know all this stuff, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no problem. I'm here to help, right?
Dang, she's going ham on this girl. It's true, man. I mean, when you hate Lena, you hate Lena. Dave? This poor naive boy right here.
You keep shuffling your shoes around.
Sorry, Mom.
I'm just curious.
This poor little kid over here only rotating 3 saves. My boy, we rotate as many saves fit on the screen.
That's what I'm doing.
You did 3. There was 6 on the screen.
There's 6. Yeah, but the third one was the oldest one.
Yeah. You always go to the bottom.
When you always go to the bottom, then that's the only one that you ever save.
No, because it will go up. It usually changes with time.
It doesn't.
Not in this game. That's stupid.
But I'm aware, at least. Oh, a cutscene.
1.
You seem to be taking great interest in our progress. Do you need something, little man? Quiet, Lugro. That's Calo Nord, the infamous bounty hunter.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
The way you'll collect that bounty's over our cold dead bodies.
That's the plan.
Quick draw! This guy's cool.
Yeah, no reaction at all.
I want this guy in my squad. Loot!
Oh, nothing? Where'd that guy go? Bounty hunter man. Oh? Like the game is like wants me to follow him, like to find him. Maybe not. though?
Well, we need to go to the upper city anyway to give the serum, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, but he turned around and went this way.
I'm sure we'll find him.
Waiting. Your guns weren't even up yet. Nice. So, Upper City. We'll get some healing while we're there. Where's the Upper City?
Well, you're in the apartments right now, so definitely not here. Sullivan's apartment? Is that what that was?
Can we go? Just go receive, go return to hideout. Sullivan. I don't know who Sullivan is.
You need someone who can hack, which would be Karth. Or you can just return to hideout. That's fine too.
Sure, but you should know who this person is.
No, it's just a named person. I have no idea who it is.
Sure. Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
I was just exploring. I didn't know anyone was in here.
Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
Okay. Alright. I guess I didn't explore this area yet. Oh. Give me your stuff.
This guy just opening up apartment doors. A guy who retaliates like, I'm gonna kill you and take your stuff.
He was a Volcar guy though.
Maybe they're not all bad.
I think they are. The game automatically like makes me attack them, right? Pretty sure the game has laid out that the Volcar are bad, the hidden Becks are good. Like our base, Undercity. Okay, there, Upper City. There it is. I found it.
Is this a cantina?
Cantina's here.
Dude, let's go to the cantina.
Hang on.
Play some Pizzak.
Yeah, we gotta stay focused though. We gotta go.
We don't. We can play some Pizzak.
Go and turn in the serum. People are gonna die if we don't give the serum to people, right?
I'm gonna die of boredom if we don't play Pizzak. That needs to be my next D&D character. Just like a horrible addicted man. Just being like, so, y'all want to roll them bones?
Roll the bones.
I'll put 100 gold pieces on it.
Elevator to north. 100 gold pieces.
North.
Credits? You mean credits?
No, I said for D&D character.
Oh, D&D. Credits is such a ubiquitous name for things, eh? Why are we here? We're gonna turn in the that quest item. The serum.
Not this way.
The rat pool serum.
Base.
Wait,
keep going. You're good. I know where it is.
This way?
Yeah. Then hang a left.
Oh, why?
That's right. All the shame.
Why? Why shame?
Or sham if you take the E off.
Oh, I see. Aaron's saying sham as in sham wow, as in a novel product that absorbs lots of liquid and is very handy.
Vince sold me on that. Take it right.
Right here, right?
Mm-hmm. Leave it straight ahead.
Gather your party before entering forth.
Karth. Switch to him.
What are you doing?
Started singing Roll the Bones by Rush. Did I?
Oh, that's right. Why are we here? Because we're here. Roll the bones. Why does it happen? Because it happens. Roll the bones. That's right, Airden. It's hard. It's hard to get that across with just text.
Rush sucks. Just kidding. I don't really listen to them.
Zilka. They're cool. They used to be one of my favorite bands.
I can treat you right here at the
as
center for
a
almost any condition,
high school
except
student.
the rat ghoul disease, of course.
I think I have other bands I like more now, but that used to be a big one. Of course you would have an Arthur.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert. Good to see ya. Dude, congratulations on your new Celeste record, man. Or wait, was it Celeste? Yeah, Celeste. You're just at your. You think you're at like a minute and 30 seconds off of your new time. Are you Jedi Masters yet? Not quite yet, I don't think.
Not quite there.
I have
Probably
the
will
serum
never get there.
to cure the rat ghoul disease.
You have the serum?
Yeah, almost to your long-term goal. Yeah.
How did you get
trying
this?
to get to
No,
under 45
wait.
minutes.
I don't really want
Pretty
to know.
good for the full run of through
Can I
Celeste.
see
He's
it?
very good
The
at it.
serum, I mean. I need
Trigger
to see
says,
if
so I
there's
started
enough
playing
for me
Elder
to
Scrolls
analyze it
Blades,
so I
the
can
phone
start
game,
producing
and
it
it's
in
early
mass
access.
quantities.
To be fair, but it's bad, like hilariously bad.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh, boy.
I watched a video on it and I was like, oh, it looks extraordinarily
Let me
bad.
see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the rat ghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people
Mace
of
is
Paris owe you a debt
granted
they
you a
can
seat,
never
but not
repay.
the title of Jedi
Please
Master.
take the small room.
Ha!
It isn't
That's
much,
a
but-
that's a quote.
A few
I mean, we
credits
are young Samuel L. Jackson, so you know.
Are you saying that when we build a lightsaber, it has to be purple? Because I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with the purple one. Purple's cool.
Okay. What are the coolest lightsaber colors? Purple is in the top 3.
Well, I mean, my favorite color is green, so.
No, it's too normal.
Are you sure? Too normal. Green's
Orange,
a green beam of
orange is
light.
up there. Yellow is up there.
Robert agrees with purple. Are you sure you can throw some?
Black and white lightsabers are pretty cool too.
I appreciate everything you've done. There are many who would have sold the serum to the crime
I would
lord
say
for a much
number
higher
one
sum.
coolest
Now, is there anything else I
is
can do
yellow
for
or
you?
orange. They're tied, either or, interchangeable. Then black, then purple.
Black. Is there a black lightsaber?
Yep.
Who has black lightsaber?
It's just extended universe.
Oh.
Well, this is a hospital of sorts, though my resources are quite
Do you know that
limited
the
since
colors
the
mean
Sith
things? I
quarantined the
did
planet.
know a while
I provide
ago.
basic medical services to all citizens and visitors to town.
Yeah, I knew
have
them a
extensive
while. Like I
medical
knew
and even with the lack of resources,
what they meant a
I can
while ago.
treat most injuries
Was that
by
was it in the
ambulance right here at
Force
the center.
Unleashed? You could have a
Except
black
the rat ghoul
lightsaber.
disease, of
I don't
course.
think that's where you learned the meanings of them, right?
Of course, just step
Yeah,
over
Jedi
here.
Academy makes sense that they would mean different things.
Miracle serum.
Dude, Jedi Academy holds up.
Wait,
It's a good
only
game.
has one.
Holds up.
Journal credits received, experience received, lifetime points. I'll say received. Can you
Welcome to my medical facility. I even have a cure for the rat ghoul disease now, thanks to you. With the,
The
sample
base
you've
colors
brought
represent
me,
what type
I've
of
been able
Jedi
to
you
extract
are.
hundreds
Oh.
of vials that will cure
Yeah,
this
I've heard of
horrible
that,
affliction.
but I don't
of
know
course, I
what-
sell them at a very reasonable
works
price,
exactly.
just enough to cover the cost of processing the sample.
Heal me.
It
That's
will
what I
just
was
take me
trying
a
to do.
moment while I
Did he
examine
give
your
you,
injuries,
like, a
and
sample
then
of
I'll
it?
administer the proper treatment.
I don't think so.
It said items received.
Oh, maybe. You may have given me some.
Because you should give it to the people. Oh, I saw Rakul.
Yeah.
Thought I did. Maybe it was Pizak.
Everything's Pizak too. Pizak this, Pizak that. Hello.
Blow it. If you'd brought that rat ghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while.
If you play the MMO,
you have to
KOTOR,
go and do
the
the
colors
honorable
mean which one looks the coolest.
Oh.
You blew it. If you'd brought...
And like I say,
Alright. Good there.
orange because Plo Koon, the coolest Jedi,
Car,
had an orange
You're a
one.
pilot for the Republic,
Then
right?
black.
You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell
Blue
me,
is a
how
Jedi
would you
Guardian.
rate Tars compared to
Green
other
is Jedi
ones you've
Counselor.
seen?
Yellow
To be honest, Mission,
is
terrorists
Jedi
would rate
Sentinel.
pretty
Red
low.
is Sith.
Prejudice,
Purple
rich,
is Samuel
spoiled,
Jackson. There you go. I wonder if he got to
It's a
pick
class,
his
it's
lightsaber.
a class of Jedi.
Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a whoop.
Dude, orange glow black core. Look it up. It's cool. Dude, no, dude. I've seen that kind of stuff. It looks sick. But I mean, I wasn't sure if we were allowed to do, like, dual colors.
Give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this?
He said he would only do the role if he could have a purple
lightsaber.
That sounds like him. Dude, I love Samuel Jackson.
I don't have to listen to you, Car. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head. Because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
All right, then.
Roasted. Go to the Star Wars Cantina so I can feed my awful Pizzac addiction. I need to play
at the
Please.
Cantina Cabana.
Wow, rush that guy to the burn award. I know, right?
I hope I go into the right place. Did I go to the right place?
Hey, Blueberry. Oh, give me this. Give me this.
Blueberry.
Give me this.
How you doing? What? Like, what's up?
I'm going to enjoy the
Okay, let's give Octo his fill of not advancing the plot of the game.
I don't really like this hand, personally.
3, 5. It's total 9. It's gonna end turn again. Okay.
Okay. Nothing I could
How
have
you
done
doing, Blueberry? What brings you around? Checking out the Star Wars? Checking out the ARPG? You want to know how the game ends? JK, maybe. No. One of our chat rules is no spoilers. At least for first playthrough. First playthroughs. Star Wars. Yeah. Although there's no stars involved in the warring.
There's a whole bunch. What are you talking about?
Which stars? There's Ryan's belt over there. There's you know.
This is a galaxy far, far away. How dare you be so ignorant?
No actual stars are actually involved in the fighting.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
None of them. The Death Star.
That's not actually a star, though.
You can't prove.
So wait, you're saying that Star Wars is like a metaphor? That's not actually the star. It's the Death Star Wars. We should have called Death Star Wars.
Doesn't really roll off the tongue.
I figured you would have liked that.
Death Star Wars?
More edgy. Death Star.
Unless it was Skull Star Wars.
Skull Wars.
Nice, I like starting off with 10. That's even better. How dare you!
Oh, he's fine. He's got 11. Oh. That was not... That was ironic, huh? I was actually gonna try and, like, turn that around, and all of a sudden he got 20. Too bad for you, huh?
Yeah, just hit your pop filter.
It's almost like I'm playing the game on the opponent's side. Almost like my hands are behind my head and they're controlling the opponent here. Almost like that. Did you actually look behind to see my hands?
He is controlling it. I don't like this, but I'm gonna do it.
What have you done? It's over now.
So unlucky.
No, you'll never make it.
60% chance for that to go my way.
Well.
This is why we need more minuses in the deck.
Look, buy whatever you want, dude.
Confidence is in...
You want to buy? We can play again. You go buy more minuses if you want to buy
There
more
we go.
minuses.
We got some minuses.
Okay, it's fine.
We got a bad pull of pluses, but good minuses.
But sucks. Stack the deck full of cards that you actually want to play then. Right? These plus and minus cards are the best ones, right? Because you can be either. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Copacabana.
Why you hate me, game?
They used a sun to power
That's
the
true.
last Death Star.
That's true.
Oh.
Get
the last Death Star.
How do you say riggedy wrecked?
That's not very Star Warsy. You should probably say something like
is not.
Get
Confidence is in.
Get sliced by a.
You're a scruffy looking nerf herder, dude.
There you go. It's better. Get sliced by a.
What do you mean that's better? That's a line from the movie.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
See, he hates everything good and fun. And
I just don't know anything about Star Wars.
Why though?
I just never got into it when I was like growing up and stuff. Moves and
No, because there wasn't any wands. Abracadabra. That's you. That's what you like.
You want to throw down? You want me to tell you what you think that you like?
Yeah, fun things. Come on, you need a -5?
Oh, you deserve that.
What do you mean I deserve that?
It's for being a monkey.
A truthful man?
Being a curmudgeon monkey.
Why do you do this to me, game?
Isn't this the guy who like says he stacks his deck or something? Like
No.
Yeah, Robert. Pazak is apparently like Trocair in chat and Octo over here. They love some Pazak. I think it's fine. It's a simple game, but I think that's part of what makes it so effective as a distraction, you know, as a mini game. Part of it, at least. Dude, you should use the +2.
I couldn't have.
Oh, come on.
Confidence is inspiring in one.
Need a standalone
Pazak game? Yes. I agree.
Ah, but Robert Kaplan though. So was he being sincere?
I don't care if he was being sincere. I want a standalone Pazak game. You know, it's crazy how I have not misclicked at all on this whole time.
Good.
Because the buttons are on the screen.
I know, yeah.
Why? I'm not wasting a -3.
Kappa for me is sarcasm. Oh yeah, Kappa
for everyone is sarcasm.
For everyone, yeah, Kappa for everyone is sarcasm. But well, let's make it
anyways.
Make it anyways. Yeah.
I hate everything and everyone.
I do not. That's a lie.
Is it?
Yes.
Get wrecked! Sorry,
All
I'm
right.
just really passionate.
Settle
about
down. Yeah, I'm so real passionate about these numbers on cards.
You want to talk about being passionate about numbers? You're like, can I just get my DPS up by 3%, please? That's you. That's an impression of you.
That's good. That's a solid impression. I gotta say. Did you guys see that the Full Detective Pikachu movie was posted by Ryan Reynolds on YouTube? No way, really?
That was probably a mistake.
I know he has a YouTube channel where he posts like his trailers and stuff and other things. That's odd. I definitely want to see it. I unironically want to see Detective Pikachu. I unironically want to see that. Whereas a Sonic movie, I kind of ironically want to see that.
Honestly, though, I watched the Sonic trailer for the first time last night. And I was like, not as bad as everyone says it is.
Well, that's because everyone's making it to be the worst thing ever. Like Super Mario Brothers movie levels of bad, which I don't know if it is that bad. We don't know yet.
You know John Ralphio plays Sonic?
Yeah, I do. It
makes me want to see it way more just because it's John Ralphio.
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
Got run over by a Lexus. Take my money like old-fashioned. Oh man, John Ralphio. Oh! Oh!
So how much longer do we have to do this before we get out to like the main game?
I don't know. You repeated dialogue about 17 times, so I got time.
you deflected. You didn't actually answer the question. Dude, this movie looks like it was made in 2003. Yeah, it's a super troll. It plays for about 10 seconds, then has Pikachu dancing for over 1 hour and 45 minutes to the most 80s dance song. That sounds more like Ryan Reynolds. It's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. Post the link. Yeah, post the link in the Discord. What the?
You were lucky to win the last.
Was lucky to win the last.
I'm going to enjoy the.
You were lucky to win the last thing against me. Russian space alien man.
He's a human.
I suppose.
I mean, he is a human.
Yeah, that is a good place to post this. Yeah, Memes is a good channel to post that. Thank you, Aridin.
I had a 30% chance of happening. Actually, 20%.
What the?
I'm rolling bad on these XCOM rolls right now, man. I had 60% that was going to be a victory.
Right. XCOM rolls are like 80%. That might hit, possibly.
In XCOM, anything above 65 is 100%.
In XCOM?
Yeah. Anything above 65 is 100% in my books.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe you played different versions of the game or something.
Well, no, it almost never was. That's how I treated it.
Oh. Because you usually miss. My finding is whenever I tap this game, usually you miss whenever it's like below 80%. That's what it feels at least. I'm not sure how accurate that is.
Oh, feels good. Only lost 40 credits. You were complaining I would have kept going. I would have won 8,000 credits. Easy. If this game let me bet more than 40, we would have been out of money like that.
And then that would be just great.
Actually, I won the first game, so we would have had double their money like that.
Journals.
Back to this boring game.
You mean the game?
Listen, Gwent was the best part of The Witcher 3.
This is Final Fantasy 8. This
Triple Triad was the best part of Final Fantasy 8.
Well, that's true.
This game is equal with Pazak.
Good. Apartments. Let me get back to where we were here. Upper City?
Okay, where's the doctor?
Doctor? Like...
That one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, so it's straight across from him. How do you not? We just did this! Where's your mental maps?
Sometimes it doesn't trigger so well.
This is what we have to look forward to. This is art in the future, or a long, long time ago, I mean. That's art, just 2 lines.
That's art today. That's postmodern art today. It means nothing. It doesn't. It's just whatever. Here, art. You want some art? Here, splash some paint onto a canvas. Art.
Cross. Yeah, like down there.
Hey, Karth. Can I
apologize mission?
Are you ready to have a civil chat, or is this gonna be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless
Well,
kid.
I don't know how old you are, so...
I'm sorry about what I said, too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising, considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you.
What's this? What kind of answer is this?
If you were a dark side character.
That's how you two made up.
Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. Look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the
why
ride.
is she using that
We
assume
need
that we
You
think
really
she's
mean it,
helpless?
don't
She's
you?
like dismantling bombs
Nobody's
and
ever
stuff.
said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know.
He's more for
Thanks,
gargly
Carl.
screeches.
What's up? I know it is. Sometimes you just
Just
need
like
to hear
that.
a few words of
That's a
encouragement.
10 out of 10
Kids are like that.
Wookiee
Kids
impression.
are like that. Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay,
Maybe he has
you got me.
laryngitis. Who knows?
You're pretty
I
funny,
haven't met him
Carl,
yet.
for an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Now I'm playfully calling you old geezer. Okay. Lower City, Sith base.
It's Karth Kun.
Droids. Lower City, yeah.
Sewers.
Right, the sewers, right. Okay, right.
It's been less than 45 minutes, dude. Where's your brain at? Where's your head at? You played a lot of DDR. That is where that song
I'm
got
also
its
trying to
popularity.
learn like all these characters like backstories and stuff like that, and trying to keep the energy going. On.
You need to take notes. You need a little notebook,
No,
Dave?
it's just...
You need a little notebook. Koth has trust issues. Don't want to talk about it.
This elevator is off limit. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the... Well, why didn't you say so? Just be careful.
Needs to control the on it. Yep. There you go. Okay, so sewers, and then go from there. I think we've done everything else that I can think of. You think unless you can remind me of something I'm forgetting.
You just go to the sewers, man.
I mean, Volcar. We didn't mission also say like we would let her into the Volcar? Like we need to find the guy. What's his name?
She was gonna help us get into the Black Volcar headquarters, but there's no way she's helping us until we help her Wookiee friend.
Yeah. His name you also can't remember.
It's like Zalbar.
Zalbar.
I know it was Z-A-A-L, and then after that I don't remember.
And after that, she'll let us into the Zalbar.
She'll sneak us in, yeah.
Or wait, Volcar was it?
The Black Volcar.
This one.
Dude, when we were playing this on Tuesday, it got me really nostalgic for the Star Wars RPG. And I remembered last session where it was all about boots and loops.
Yeah.
And when Danielle just threw a knife at a dude's back in the middle of a swoop race. Which now that you're thinking about it, now that I'm thinking about it, that physics does not make sense. She threw a knife so fast that it caught up to the next guy in the swoop bike.
Yeah. Whatever.
But I do like that he stabbed her, she pulled out his knife, and killed him with his own knife.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's pretty rad.
It didn't matter that it didn't make any sense. It was Indiana Jones moment.
Left.
Yeah, that was a long sequence too. That was like a
that was most of the night.
Most of the night.
And I was so bummed that I didn't bet everything on it.
I know. You bet a good amount though, I thought.
No, Aridin did.
That was Aridin?
Yeah. He bet all he had, and I was like, hey man,
ready?
You want to buy me some death sticks? And then he bought me a crate of death sticks.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty great. Maybe you should have bet it all like someone. Yeah, man.
Sure.
Why would I bet it all and risk my money when you buy me crates of death sticks if you win? No risk on my part.
That was pretty nice. This area is very reminiscent. Fallout place.
Vault? Okay, chat. Everyone in chat. How many seconds of Starfield do we see at Bethesda's E3 press conference this year?
Oh, wow.
A cinematic trailer counts. Just in how many seconds will we see of Starlink?
Yes.
Full motion video. I'll say that has to be a video. Like it could be gameplay, but I mean, like if it's just like here's the logo behind Todd Howard,
I think if we see like
count.
10 seconds, we'll be lucky.
10 seconds?
Yeah.
15? I think you guys are betting pretty low. I think you guys are betting low.
I don't think we are.
I think that game
They're probably
comes out.
terrified right now.
I think that game comes out in 2020. 2021,
Yeah, right.
2021 latest.
People will be furious if that game comes out and looks anything like
it's a next gen game.
Fallout 76 and all that.
It's a next gen game. That was a completely different studio that made Fallout 76.
I'm just saying. I'm not making commentary on Fallout 76 or anything. I'm just saying that this is what people's opinions are right now.
No. Yeah. What I'm saying is that it's not like the Bethesda game studios proper was like really working on it, right? Like they were working on Starlink since Skyrim DLC stopped. Probably before that.
After 76 came out, they were probably like, "Oh shoot, the game's like half complete, and we can't do this now."
I doubt that anyone from Bethesda Game Studios proper was put onto the Fallout 76 project post-launch. I doubt it.
Everyone's like, Todd Howard in that one interview said like, "Yeah, we pulled together all these different people, all these different companies to help us make the game."
That's
Bethesda
like giving. That was like giving assets and stuff.
Right.
It's only going to be a bunch of words, then like 2 seconds of character with a gun. No,
yeah.
I think
he's right.
See, I'm more with Troker. He says like a 2-minute trailer. Because think about it, Bethesda has another press conference this year. What are they going to show off? Rage 2 will be out. It'll be out for a month. So they're not going to show Rage 2. If they do, it's a trailer. Just I'm reminding you that it's out. They'll show Wolfenstein Youngblood. Yes. What are they gonna? Is Arcane gonna show something? Are they gonna show more Prey DLC? Are they gonna show Prey 2? Are they gonna show a new IP? What's id doing? Id's gonna show Doom Eternal again. Right. Then like after that, like Bethesda, those are like all of Bethesda Studios pretty much. They'll show Elder Scrolls Legends, a little bit of Elder Scrolls Blades, and Elder Scrolls Online. But I don't think that's enough for your show.
No.
They might show. I doubt they show anything on Fallout.
I just would be very surprised if they.
I think we see a 2-minute trailer, and then we see not in this order, but I think we see like a 2-ish minute trailer, and then we see about a 5 to 10 minute slideshow of concept art.
The entrance to the Vulcan
Well, Todd
base
talks
is
about it,
somewhere
like he did with
past
Fallout
there.
4.
I've got the codes to lower the shield, but we have to rescue Zalbar from those warring slavers.
Do they show Fallout 76 DLC?
We can come back after we find Big
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know. I think they can announce Fallout 76 DLC with a patch. Like I feel like I know it's kind of like died down, but I feel like that's the only way the internet is not going to crucify them. It's like coming with a patch of this content upgrade, like this free content update, or whatever, whether it's free or not. You know? It kind of seems like it's a game that would go with the free-to-play model because it has the Atom Shop, right? So. I don't know if they show anything about Fallout 76. All DLC is free for 76. Yeah, so like I don't know if they even show that much of it. They said that before launch. Okay. So I don't know. I want lightsaber. Speaking of lightsaber, how much of Jedi: The Fallen Order do we see at EA's press conference? They're far away from lightsabers. Makes sense. I think we see 7 minutes of gameplay of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I think we might get a Battlefront 2 Battle Royale announcement. We'll get some Battlefield 5 is doing really good. It's not. It's really not.
Right.
You know, I think we might see what BioWare. Oh, we'll see a trailer for Dragon Age. Surely. They teased it last year.
People are a little bit hesitant about Dragon Age, though, because of
the last 2 games they made were Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. This is BioWare's last chance before Papa EA takes them out back.
I don't think you're way off base on
This
that.
is their last chance. Did you hear that BioWare was like, hey, don't worry, we're dedicated to Anthem, to fixing Anthem and making it better. And then EA, like a week after they said that, EA pulled like 90% of their staff off of the Anthem team.
Oh dear.
And put it on Dragon Age.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, that's the way to handle that one, EA.
Sure. Oh EA, you never.
That's the way to do that.
You never
we see
stopped,
like 20 minutes of sports at EA. We see another freaking Command and Conquer mobile game.
It's always the same 3 guys these days, eh? It's always like Activision, EA, like, and then now Bethesda. A little bit of Blizzard these days. Weird, right? How the mighty fall.
Yeah, if Dragon Age fails, BioWare is going to be absorbed. Absolutely.
Yeah,
it's without a doubt.
It's happened what 10 times already to other
Rest in peace, Pandemic. One of my favorite studios.
It may literally have happened to like 10 other studios.
Rest in peace, LucasArts.
They're like a virus or something, you know, like they just like
they're the Flood,
absorb and and then they just assimilate.
Or the Borg. The Borg work too. The Borg actually work better. And I loved BioWare games, and they got bad. Yeah, dude, I love Mass Effect 2 and 3. Never played the first one, but I heard it was really good with some gameplay gripes. This game's great. Other stuff they've made that I can't think of right now. They made Baldur's Gate, didn't they?
Yeah, that was
the original.
I don't really know though.
I thought they did before they were with EA.
Oof. Corpses. It was a very windy.
Oh, you know what? No, I think that was the Obsidian guys. Whatever their company was.
Oh. Oh hey, I forgot to tell you, Octo. I was hanging out with Airden on Saturday. Played like 5 hours of Virtual Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did really well.
Do you like it?
You have to ask him.
Airden, did you like it?
I enjoyed watching him immensely. It was really fun.
What's his build right now?
What?
Knight?
Yeah, he's just knight.
Heavy boy?
What?
Yeah, he's just sword and
shield?
No, sword, just a great sword.
Big sword. Audio regulator. No, it's terrible. Oh, there you go. You might want to put that on.
Right? But
it's a belt. It's a belt slot.
That's just like an item I had to turn in to somebody.
Even if it is, you can wear it for now.
All right.
Yeah, I love the Mass Effect trilogy and Dragon Age trilogy. Then they stopped making things that I liked, and even the last Dragon Age, I could start seeing the cracks, but didn't think much of it. Yeah.
Look at this. This is one of those.
Well, I'm sorry that you're not liking it, Airden. I thought you were doing great. He died very little, actually. And then he got stuck on Stray Demon for a while.
But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that
But he managed to overcome it. I just think that just some things about it he just didn't like. Too bad, but.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you.
Better.
Mission and Zalbar together forever.
As I said to Mefuki, the boss fights are great. The time and space in between bosses is way too long, and when you die, you take so long to get back to where you died. Yes and no. It depends on the areas. Some areas are really big. I agree with you. The boss fights are the best part.
I love every moment of it. Like the areas that
I like the areas a lot too, but the boss fights are always my favorite.
Finding the gear to equip and all the items and stuff like that. Just yeah, everything about it is great. And the boss fights, of course, are great too.
I don't. I just incorporate what's called line stratting, which is when you die, you just sprint back to where you were. You sprint by all the enemies.
Oh yeah, you sprint back to where you were if you don't want to fight guys over and over again. They de-aggro.
You do that like once you die in an area like 2 or 3 times. Unless it's a really confusing area, you pretty much have the whole thing.
Once you've mapped the area out in your head, right?
Then you're good.
You quickly like hasten your. You figure out more efficient ways to get through the game, right in the area.
And so I think Dark Souls 1 actually has the best world design out of the first 3 Dark Souls because the first half for new players, because the first half is so, for lack of a better term, simple. Of the paths you go down. Makes no sense. I mean, I hope all my hopes that the new Dragon Age is great, but I'm not gonna hold my breath for it being good. I agree, man.
Isn't it?
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do.
Yeah, I did save his life, I guess, but I didn't think this would be like a sitcom. You know those sitcoms? Like, you saved my life. Now I'm gonna be your slave, and then lesson at the end about how you can't just be living your life constantly trying to make up.
What sitcoms are you watching?
It's a very common plot in a sitcom.
That's a very Wookiee thing. That's a very Wookiee thing to do.
In Recess, happened in Recess. It happened in Dexter's Laboratory. I think.
You know, I never watched Dexter's Lab.
What?
It was
Man,
like I've seen it,
really
but it was like I didn't watch it when it came out. I was just doing other stuff in its time slot. I've watched it a little bit since then. I'm like, man, I really missed out. Dexter's Lab was good.
It was really good. I'd have you aboard.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Vulcar base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
I have a scum ability.
I better come with you. The Vulcars put up a force shield to keep the
But seriously, it's a Wookiee thing to make life
debts.
debts.
On Terrace who can get you past
I can't
remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
I actually think Aridin would probably like Bloodborne Souls games. He kind of seems like that kind of guy.
You might like Sekiro better. I don't know.
Well, Sekiro's fighting gives you more options during the fight, so I think you might like it. But
yeah,
it'll be next time. Like I come over to your house, Aridin. Like I'd like actually hang out. We just play video games. I know that's like super rare, but I should bring Bloodborne over so you can try it because I think you'd like the speed more. Because you get through areas a lot faster in Bloodborne. You also have 20 healing items instead of.
I mean, you fight the same way though in Bloodborne, pretty much.
It's faster though. It's more dodgy. Like I'm not sure if he was shielding or always dodging.
He was always dodging.
Because like in Bloodborne, you have like the best iframes for dodges and stuff like that, and it's way faster. You do more damage to the enemies, and they do more damage to you. So it's kind of like glass cannon sort of deal, which I know Aridin likes.
Luckily,
he likes
It's big weapons.
Black Knights.
So I'm sure
Dark Knights. Dark Knights.
That is, unless you want to change your mind.
Right, and the Kirk hammer's just a fun
You like
weapon
Neo
to
more than
use.
any? Probably actually.
That makes sense.
His like Diablo style loot system is like already like, or his speed.
Also, the levels are smaller.
Yeah, it's true. It does get repetitive.
It's a long game. Yeah, that was another thing I said to Mefuki. I just like how every weapon only has 2 attacks, where I'm used to Monster Hunter, where every weapon has multiple combos to do. Yeah, Bloodborne has more. It's still kind of like it's less like 2 attacks and more like 2 strings. So like in Dark Souls, it is more just like your R1s are typically just 1, 2, 1, 2. It's not really a string. It's just you're hitting.
Because you're not really meant to like be doing like these.
No, it's not like combos.
You're meant to be like you're meant to be like you can only usually get like a couple attacks off.
It's a game of opening. I think Brett Bayonne from Beard Bros describes it really well. It's a game of footsies and pokes. It's all about you know I have to pick the right time to go in. I go in, I poke a few times, and I get out. It's footsies.
Sure.
Because he comes from fighting games. Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. It just kind of has a negative connotation a little.
Really?
Yeah.
Not in fighting games.
Okay. Well then, good.
He's a scout. Cool.
Oh, who?
Drop Karth for a while.
Okay.
But yeah, like Bloodborne, every weapon is 2 weapons. So you have the.
Sort of. Well, the Tantris is just a buff. It's not really 2 weapons.
Most weapons are 2 weapons. I think the Tonitrus is the only weapon that is not 2 weapons.
The Amygdalin arm is just either the claw extended or the claw retracted.
You're also probably not going to use the Amygdalin arm because it's DLC and it comes super late. But like, what I mean is mostly, why would footsies have a negative connotation? I am actually curious about that. In what games is footsies negative?
Because usually when you play footsies, it means you're pussyfooting around. You're like being like, you're not actually fighting. You're just gonna be, we're just gonna poke you guy with a stick. That's what it means in other connotations.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because footsies is that mid game in fighting games where you're waiting for the other guy to do something so you can react to it. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of footsies having native. Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, you can have. That's why I like Bloodborne so much. Is you can have like one of my favorite weapons is the Kirk Hammer, or the Holy Blade. Those are probably my 2 favorite weapons.
Everyone picks the Holy Blade.
Because the Holy Blade's fun to use and it's cool. Blades of Mercy are also rad. But like the Kirk Hammer, it's a normal sword and it has. It's R1s is a normal thing, except I think it ends with a thrust, so it's a little different. So it's less of just like starting a combo and more of sticking to a combo once you start it, unless you need to get away.
I was surprised to learn that Aaron like wanted more combos and stuff, because I didn't think that he was like into that.
All about combos, man.
Like I thought that he was more like
that's why I like
a menu based sort of fighter. Like he plays like Borderlands. In Borderlands, you have like 2 guns, right, and they shoot bullets. Or whatever.
Yeah, but he also plays Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Other stuff, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's a neutral game where you're waiting and seeing and poking out. Yeah. I actually love the footsie game. I think Mortal Kombat 11 does footsies really well. Dead or Alive does footsies really well as well. And a game of footsies is literally just Soul Cal. It's a game exclusively about footsies and pokes. But like the Kirk Hammer is like a normal sword, but when you hit L1, it switches the moveset. And you sheath the sword, and the sheath of the sword is a giant hammer. And that it's pretty basic attacks, but it's what your charged R2 can do. Where your charged R2 knocks people off their feet, it flattens them, and it staggers big guys. So it's kind of cool to have that option of having the Kirk Hammer.
Yeah.
Same with the Holy Blade. The Holy Blade's really well. And you can do you can combo it in, so you can do like R1 and then L1, which will do like 2 normal slashes to your sword, and then you'll sheath it and then like do an attack with your bigger weapon, which is really cool. So that's why I like Bloodborne's combat more is I can do more with the one thing I have. Same with Sekiro and Nioh. Like Nioh, every weapon has 3 movesets that you can switch to anytime you want, and each of those movesets has skills specifically for that moveset that will alter stuff. Even something as small as a parry. The parry with the katana is different than the parry with the spear. The parry with the spear knocks the guy over. You can have 4 guns at once in Borderlands. That's true. You start with 2 and then you upgrade to 4.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not a player who cares about like combo strength and stuff like that.
That's fine.
It's about what you have going into a fight, and then like you
is this guy an unarmed fighter, or did we just not equip him?
He came not equipped.
Most people will come not equipped.
No one else did.
Most people in KOTOR 2 come unequipped, and then you equip them. So just check his like skills and stuff. Figure out what he is. He's probably a melee guy.
He is a melee guy, yeah.
Is he dueling? Is he 2-weapon fighting?
Got improved power attack, improved power attack. He's got flurry. He's got rapid shot. He's got.
So he can use everything. That's good.
Weapons and melee weapons here.
Okay.
Got. I gave him toughness, and then he's got Wookiee toughness.
Cool.
He's got.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, it seems to me like he's melee focused.
Okay, yeah. So he's melee. Do we have any two-handed weapons?
Maybe.
No, we don't. Okay. The longsword's 1 to 12. What's the vibro sword that we have? Oh, it's just 2 vibro blades. Don't worry about the vibro blades. Do the longsword, man.
Okay.
Do we have an ion melee weapon as well?
I just assumed he would use his fists, like he was like a fist fighter.
Some people are. Some people are.
It made sense to me. I don't know.
Do we have any like implants we can use on him? No implants. Anything for any other slot? Not top right. Have we seen that? Okay. Do you want to throw in his other hand? Do we have any like ion-based melee weapons?
Oh, we did.
Oh, we have the shock sticks, but those are not compatible for some. Okay. Yeah. Once we get something like an ion-based melee weapon, then he can be kind of do a little bit of both, because he can like destroy droids at the same time.
Okay.
Big C is one of the big tanks. Makes sense.
Yeah, he has like 80 vitality.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, Airden, if you are interested in trying out something it's very minor, but like something a little bit more combo focused, I can lend you Bloodborne if you want to give it a try. Up to you.
I mean, that's what I appreciate about Dark Souls is like I came from a turn-based type game environment. I used to think that was like the only game that I would ever would jive with me and my preferences for RPGs, and then Dark Souls came along. I was like, hey. Did you know you can be like a turn-based sort of RPG type experience and still be an action game? Here it is, and that's because of the way that you play footsie, let's say, so to speak.
Yeah.
And you wait for an opening and then you react and then you back off, let an enemy do something. That sort of give and take there is what got what I found so addictive about Dark Souls, is because it manages to do something that no other game at that time had managed to pull off.
This is gonna sound weird. I think if you gave it another shot, you might actually like some fighting games, because it's not like you need to know a character's whole moveset. You need to know 2 combos.
It's not just that. It's also the RPG elements that I like.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it might not. What I mean is, it might not hold your interest, but it might be something where you're like, yeah, I actually like this gameplay style.
Right.
Now that I've tried it as an adult, other than Smash.
Right.
Because Smash, while being a fantastic fighting game, is a fighting game more about mobility than it is about moves. Or more about combos, I should say. More about mobility.
Right.
And controlling the movement of your enemy. Like, I think you might like something like Soul Cal.
Hey, it's community game night tonight.
Or even something like
guys, after the stream is over, tonight is the Pixel Hearts weekly community games night. I think what they're gonna be doing is a little later on, just if you're able to, we're gonna be doing some Jackbox game and stuff. So sure. If you guys are around, we're gonna probably raid Robert's stream and be hanging out there for a bit to do some games with the stream. There you go. Yeah, well, maybe you're right about the fighting game. I don't know.
You gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say
Yeah, because I know because I know you're into that, but I think you might actually appreciate the gameplay, even if it doesn't hold your attention. It might be something where you go from I didn't like this to I'm indifferent. I understand it doesn't hold my attention, but I like the mechanics.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Next time a 3D fighter comes out
Oh, Zalbar,
that
that's
I get, I should have you just play it just for a little bit.
Don't get your 8 square
And just kind of do like.
I'm amazed you didn't pass.
Because it's kind of hard the way you and I play Smash when we play together. It's kind of like we just pick characters.
Yeah.
We just pick characters. That's like not the intended way of fighting. It would be the intended way for Smash as a party game.
No wonder your
But like
so bad, Big Z. Good morning,
you
smell
know,
like Bantha Poodle.
something like
We'll have to pick you up
something
a
like
toothbrush to clean
Mortal
that
Kombat. This
stench
is
out
the
of
most
your choppers.
recent thing in my head. Is like you pick 2 or 3 characters and that's what you play. Because then everything all their limitations, everything. What?
You reading this dialogue?
Yeah, man. I love
Hey,
Wookiees.
relax. No toothbrush. Sheesh.
Apparently, Wookiees are just very unkempt creatures.
Some of them, not all of them.
Stay away from anything that's smart enough to lock
You play
in
2
a
characters and master them. Exactly. Like I'm playing Kano and Scorpion in Mortal Kombat 11.
Also, the thing that hurts it for me is I'm not a huge PvPer.
Well, you can do PvE, and like you can build PvE and stuff like that too. Like SoulCal has a really, I'm not sure about the new SoulCals, but like SoulCal 2, which is the last one I really put a lot of time into, had a really extensive combat-focused single player that was kind of like a choose your own adventure style, like Mario 3. You move around on a map and pick levels, and you don't have to do them all. Stuff like that.
Right.
So it's more just to be like, this style of game can work. You know what I mean? Like I think you would appreciate other games more if you played
You won't be able to get that computer
and like
to
really
load
took your
energy
time
source
with the
unless
fighting
you
game,
know
even if it's
the
like
proper
5
codes.
hours.
Lucky for you.
Then you'd appreciate other
I've
games
got them.
more.
I picked them off the pocket of a black Volker. Who
Yeah,
had a
I
little
appreciate
too
them in
much to
theory.
drink in the canteen.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like you could appreciate them in practice
energy
rather than just in theory. Like, I understand people like them, but it's not for me. Or just like they're still not for me, but I actually like this type of fighting can work and can be enjoyable to me. Just everything that surrounds the fighting is not there yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? All these rat ghouls.
Cool. I love stuff like this. Did you ever have to switch targets?
Right and left trigger.
I love turf wars in games. RPGs. Cool.
Hey, you leveled up. That'll full heal you, by the way. Oh, you're dead.
Load this guy first. Yep. So far, I'm liking the Wookiee. I think he controls he's very strong and good. Here. I can't do this. Go.
Here's the thing about fighting games that is a common misconception. Fighting games are usually mash, at least in the learning phase, or at least are mashy. Is that mashy math? At least in the learning phase, or mostly math. Sorry, I can't read. It's true. It's all about learning. It's about frame timings and
phase, right.
All about frames and like literally the tutorial in Mortal Kombat is like, here's your startup frames, your active frames, and your recovery frames.
So is he saying that that's the common misconception, that it's about math, or that's
no?
not
The
about...
common misconception is that it's
not about math.
It's not about math.
Okay.
Common misconception.
Right. It actually is about math.
Yeah, fighting games are all about math. It's knowing what is safe, what is punishable, and stuff like that. And learning what's punishable in other characters takes time. But learning what's punishable for you and what's safe for you to do, and what openings you should look for, and the range of your attacks and stuff like that, that's all stuff that's you know, for you to learn and to master. And that's what I like about it so much. Is it's like, you know, it's the same thing. It's like, you know, the long sword has a thrust and the broadsword has a sweep. What is the exact range on both of those? What is the recovery frames on both of those? Or what are the recovery?
I think what it is like, you know, you have to be enjoying a thing. I think what's his name? The guy who does the Inquisition. Jim Sterling. Watched his Sekiro review. He made a point, like a point that I was, oh yeah, that's a good point. He was just saying like, I think this game is fantastic. It's well made. I dislike it. And he was trying to explain like, you can like a thing, you can like appreciate everything about it, but like it's not like this is not for you, right?
Yeah.
And he was saying like, people were kind of like coming down on him and being like, you just need to get good at it. And he's like, here's the thing, is like, if you're not enjoying the game before you get good at it,
why would you want to get? Why would you want to get better?
Well, you're never gonna get good at it because they want to get good at it because like you said,
you won't have the drive.
You know, so kind of like that, where it's like, I enjoy Dark Souls for its RPG elements, for its enemy variety, for its the way that you do combat, and because of that, you know, then that's why I look at the math for the difference between a broadsword and a short sword, right? It's one of those things. I mean, there are people out there, for crying out loud, there are people out there who swear by FF13.
Hey, Blueberry.
Hey, Blueberry again. Who was swear by FF13, right? Like the Lobos. It's his favorite game, his favorite in the series. And because he can't stand the main game the first 20 hours, but it's all the post game that he loves so much. Because of that, he spent time looking at all the math and all the frames and all that. So it's kind of interesting. Just, I don't know, the science behind games that you really truly like love and will dedicate time to, you know?
Yeah.
Sure. And you find something that's like magical to you, that you'll spend so much time learning all the little intricacies. I think it goes to show that every game has more going on than you might think. Right?
Definitely.
No matter what the game is, I feel like there's always more that you don't know. Like Ocarina of Time, in preparation for the Ocarina of Time race that you and I did, the things I had to learn about that game, try and give myself some kind of edge. I knew you were going to be faster than me. Like about how the glitches work and how the areas are loaded, and the way that the polygons are shaped, and all that. Like, you can get through this area much easier if you use the momentum of the jump attack to bump into a wall and push yourself to the other side of the room, stuff like that. Like the average player would never need to know how much momentum Link has while jumping into a wall.
Right.
You know, so that's kind of what I mean. Like, whether is it purposeful or not, it probably isn't. Probably stuff that kind of coincidental, where developers put.
No, I'm not suggesting a bath.
In
I know how
well idea, like, yeah, no, we'll make it so that Link bounces off the wall when he bumps into it with his sword. It makes sense. And then you take that and you like you stretch it out and you expand the idea to be a whole new like actual purpose to the game. So this is why I think one of the reasons why people think people love speedruns so much is like it's an incredible
Don't worry, Big
incredible
There's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash
achievement to love a game so much to dive deep into all the details. Even though I prefer my runs to be glitchless mostly. I do a few minor glitches in the games that I run, but nothing like
aren't into the whole clothing
like skipping whole areas. I'm not a huge fan of that.
You'd be on the cutting edge. Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism. This is the thanks I get? Let's move on.
Gradation.
You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
Generally, besides the odor. What the?
Save. Rancor.
We go this way?
Yeah, man. Boss number 1.
Really? Waiting him. Hit him, shoot him. Shoot him. Nice, shoot him.
Switch over and use, yeah. Yeah, I like watching speedruns that have less glitches, mainly because it's easier. Oh my gosh. Mainly because it's easier to follow for me.
Yeah, I prefer any percent, or either like any percent glitchless, or like 100% glitchless. Either way, just because, yeah, I agree with Trooker. It's more fun. Follow what's going on in the fight in the game. Also, I actually learn a lot of tricks in the games that I love to replay about how to do the game, how to beat bosses better. You learn a lot of cool details about bosses and things, synergies and stuff. Really fun stuff. You're gonna want to heal up before the fight. Love this part of the game. And sometimes those little things to find are harder to find for some people than for others.
Sure.
That or the game might make it difficult. Times find, but it depends on the game. Can you explain what you're doing now?
Yeah.
Using X items.
My plan didn't work out so well, so you can try yours. And to switch to all guns and use guns. Have the energy shield thing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Bye.
Sure. What?
Nice.
Time to lame it out.
Oh yeah. Oh nice. So is this cheese? Oh, that's good. Can we do this like this? Oh, that's good stuff. Nice. Nice, Octo. Yeah, I agree, Matthew, about the glitches. It's just much more interesting to me than watching a guy jump through a wall and skip half the game. Not to say that I don't appreciate the difficulty of doing the glitches. Yeah, that's the thing about that, Troker. That's a very fair thing to say. Like,
hope we don't need these frags.
It's extremely difficult. Like, you know, this is what it's used for, right? Go ahead and use them. Like,
interesting. It's because I do damage to him.
This is perfect.
Interesting.
This is great. Best fight in the game so far.
Disagreed.
This fight?
Disagree. I like actually fighting stuff, but he's.
You are fighting him.
But he's
using
way.
strategy.
He's way too strong.
Using strategy. This is great.
See, this is the type of stuff that takes me right out of immersion. I see stuff like this, which is, immersion is very important to me in RPGs.
Right.
Extremely important. Hey guys,
that was great.
You suck. Bash open the remains. Let them open.
Are you going to get any rewards for that?
Can I choose to... No, I can't. I can only make back myself. Okay.
What?
So yeah, Troker. So yeah, let's not like diminish the incredible difficulty it is to like find those glitches in the first place. But
Yes. What?
yeah, I'm not a huge fan of games.
Feels like cheating. Agreed.
Skip.
Uh-oh. Those are shields. I guess we're going for it.
But see, to me, that was just you using the game's like structure to like manipulate it to win the fight. It's not like cheating to me. That's doesn't even feel like cheating to me.
It's not cheating in the way of like I'm so ashamed of myself. I used Game Genie. It's just it's more of those things where it's like I very much appreciate immersion. Reminds me of that Bloodborne boss, and by Bloodborne boss you mean Sekiro boss.
Like you just hit it in the
throw poison. Oh, throw poison knives at him. No, that's that is definitely Mefuki used bazookas because they're in the game.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that excuse. Especially I hate that excuse. I hate that excuse more for PvP.
Okay.
Of
sure.
like,
I have no strong feelings about PvP. I don't like doing it.
This is broken. Time for me to abuse it. Like that's kind of what it's.
I mean, if I use the bazooka and I say to myself, yeah, I'm not having that much fun with it anymore. I'll just put it away and not use it because I'm not having fun anymore. Like the thing, if it's something that you don't want to use, and the game isn't forcing you to use it, then don't use it. How I play my games.
Right. We're talking more about PvP.
PvP. Okay. Well, PvP.
PvE is one thing, but I'm so much like I literally only did that because we're streaming. This guy's not shooting his gun. There we go. If we weren't streaming, I would have figured out another way to actually play it. Because immersion is so important to me. It's like that, but I have a hard time being like fully immersed in the game when we're streaming it.
Yeah, but now you're not getting what you're getting the experience that you want to get. Like you're not giving the stream the experience that you want to give the stream, like to give, because
I want to keep the game going so it's fun to watch.
But part of it being fun to watch is you trying to figure out something, right?
Not always.
Yes, abusing the crutches in the game. The good news is that when those get removed, they usually lose all their rank.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, hello.
Their rank in what?
In just whether it's in multiplayer, whether it's physical rank or it's rank in whatever skill they're using.
Like, are they cheating though? Or are they just using
some of it can be cheating because some of it is like unintended uses that the developers didn't catch. And then, like for instance, using mouse and keyboard on console shooters. Developers of games are typically like, that is cheating. That is an exploit that the console has.
Sure.
And we don't want you to use that.
That's like an outside thing though.
Well, it's in the game.
Yeah, that's like an outside peripheral though. Like.
Well, I mean, it's compatible with the game, right? Like.
Yeah, but it's not like an in-game system. Like it's
it'd be like shooting.
Like when you beat the Rancor, that was an in-game system.
It'd be like yeah. Well, what we're talking about is like in PvP, like when you glitch under the map.
Yeah, like I said, I can't really talk to PvP. PvP is I don't know.
Well, yeah, if it's PvE, do whatever you want. I agree with you.
Yeah. This is like cheating in Star Wars. What you just did, you must have played the KOTOR before.
I've never.
No, I've never played this before.
I've never been this far in KOTOR. I ran away because he was gonna kill me, and then I noticed he went back.
De-aggroed? Yeah. I've never actually seen this game before. This is all new to me.
What? I've never heard of such a thing. I guess it might be in the garage on the lower level. That's where all the Vulkars go to work on their swoop bikes. But I've never been down there. The elevator is protected.
It's true, Blueberry. I know it's hard to believe considering how easy that Rancor was, right? But sometimes you just accidentally stumble onto a solution
I heard one of the Vulkar mention her, but
an encounter. She's not here. You know, and
he said
that's
Brejik
cool.
didn't trust his men around her. I guess she's too important to be a slave here in the kitchens. Getting pawed and groped and kicked and spit on like me. Brejik must have taken her somewhere safe. Now that you've killed the guards who were supposed to watch me, I think I could find my way out of here. I'm free to go? You're not gonna kill me? I don't know how I can ever repay you. Thank you.
Why is she assuming that we're gonna kill her?
I have to get out of here before any of the Volkers see me.
Base?
Yeah, but she's a hostage.
She'd assume... You are too pure, my friend. You're too pure. If you are assaulting the Volkar base, she thinks you might be from the Hidden Becks, a rival gang. Why would you leave anyone alive?
Because she's a hostage by the
You don't know
faction.
that. You don't know that. She could be lying. And she could go tell the Volkars that you just came in. That would be why.
But she was being guarded by them, though.
The only reason we know... Is the mine or gas mine the enemy? The only reason we know that she was a hostage is because her name was Waitress.
Right.
So, like, in game, none of us knew that she was just a hostage. She could be lying.
But we do know that.
We don't. We don't know the
Right, but the game told us that she was Waitress, so we know that then.
Sure, but I mean, like, in lore, she doesn't know that we know that her name is Waitress.
Yeah, but
so it would make
do know. So make a choice based on that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, for her dialogue, it makes sense in world that she'd be like, "I thought you were gonna kill me."
Oh, right.
No.
Or using a really overpowered weapon to PvP like shields in Rainbow. If they ever remove them or balance them better, those people who only use it would just plummet in rank. Is Mefuki not role-playing again? I thought I was. I'm based on the information I was given.
It's not based off the information. Like
that dude, it's cook and straight up attacked us. Is it? Was it? I missed that.
There we go. This is how we attack. It's called flanking, son. Get flurried, bro. Okay, bye mission.
Got it.
This guy's just not doing anything. There we go.
There he goes.
Good. This is probably Bastila. Get on mission. I don't want to keep using med packs. You. Can't wait till we get Force Heal.
Sure. Yeah, I was hoping we get that soon. Maybe we will. Who knows? We spec'd into.
Oh, it's an armory.
Like a
locked, eh?
What?
Can you just blow open? You can.
Yep.
No, you can't. Okay, it's not gonna do it. That must be just a KOTOR 2 thing.
Can you hack it with the computer skill?
That's what I'm going to see.
Gotcha. Simple.
Sure.
Nice.
Ion rifle. Hey, look at our our gear here. Like,
do we have heavy armor proficiency?
We do.
We do. Oh right, sorry. The heavy combat suit is light.
Yeah, I know. It makes no sense.
Okay.
Military suit? Is that any heavier?
No, it's medium.
Anything heavy? Okay.
6+3, 7+2. It's the same thing, but we have less dex.
Yeah, Aaron said that heavy armor isn't coming until a little bit later on, which is too bad. I really thought they were. I mean, it's a little misleading, but not a big deal.
Okay, so Ion Blaster. This needs to get out of here. Ion Blaster is 1 to 4, 1 to 10 versus Droid. This is just 1 to 8. I think we should probably do that one. Rifles. It's cool. We'll heavy blaster. Feel bad for you. You should tank double with shields. Like his armor class is 11. This is gonna get hit.
Yeah, but does he actually end up using those things?
What?
No. I have to use it for him. Snipe! One guy I don't need to worry. Oh, we got stunned. That's what sniper shot does.
Oh, is that little
there's a DC And if they
Yes.
fail it, they're stunned for 6 seconds.
Okay. 6 seconds, eh?
It's very good.
Sounds like 1 round to me.
It is a round.
Sometimes your fake laugh has this like sort of trill that gets right in my brain.
Sure.
It's my ears ring slightly.
I know what you're talking about. Oh my!
Sorry, don't kill me. I'm not like these others. I'm not like Brajik and his new Volcars.
You're a Volcar, aren't you?
I'm a Volcar, but I was here long before Brajik took over. I was a Volcar back when it meant something, back when we had honor. An extra slimy tentacle head. Then Brajik and his followers took over and turned our gang to a bunch of violent thugs and bloodthirsty punks. Now they treat all of us, original Volcars, like second-class citizens. Take me, for example. I used to be one of the highest-ranking Volcars in the gang. Now I'm stuck on guard duty here in the back, all thanks to Brajik. A guy saw that door open, charged in, and got hit, and was like, "Nope."
It's like when you punch a shark in the nose, and it's just like, "Okay, I got it. See ya."
I'm trying to work up the courage to leave, but it's only easy. Brajik followers will shut me down. He says that he won't let traitors live. Ha. Alright, I was afraid that we'd skip the dialogue. Brajik and his followers are the real traitors. They turn on Gadon, and now they slaughter the Becks in the streets. And anyone else that happened to run across. Brajik knows anyone with character will never willingly follow a leader like him, who uses brutal brutality and violence to stay in power.
We're playing a straight shooter, so I'm gonna let him live.
Up to you.
I think it's a bad idea, though.
Controlling the game. Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble for you on the way out. In fact, I hope you take Brajik and his Volcar down. Now that one's a little more suspect. That fella there. But whatever, let's just see what happens. I don't think we can just kill people. Bad.
Like the one in the back. The frag gonna hit, because that can hit the team too. Like the one there. Get out of there.
Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice.
No.
See, this is good. See, now we're not just like standing in front of them and just attacking them. Like now we're like having to think like, okay, what do we do now? How do we get a situation? And this is where like limitations and restrictions pay off. Right? Like here's a situation where now we have to try and that is a way to get out of the situation. It's a lot more interesting. Notice that you can like run away from it. Even though he's swinging, you can still run away from him. Also, it's a lot of dudes. Yes, there was. Going for the stun. Actually, he missed you, right?
Yeah. Come on, stun him.
There. One behind cover.
Yeah, it does not stop.
Physical
damage.
Okay.
Come on, fail that save.
How many heals he has? Ah, good try.
Well, it's time anyway.
Okay.
So let's go raid, right?
Yeah, let's raid. Yeah, we'll go down there at the bottom. Look at the search bar. And then put in Robert. Robert loves Yeah, I love the games. And I think we're gonna raid Robert. There's a lot of people to raid tonight, but you will also, if you guys are not interested in hanging out with me and Robert on his stream, which I think is playing Phoenix Wright and what else we got here? Yeah, a couple of people doing some stuff on Pixel Hearts team. Yeah, we're gonna hit raid. Yeah, guys, thank you for joining us. We'll be back on Friday.
Do more of this
with KOTOR, and let Robert know that I sent you guys, and I'll be over there in a moment to hang out with Robert and play some games with him.
All right, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Do I hit raid and then stop, or
Raid
stop
now and then stop?